Alright, there we go. The stream now should be live. Hopefully we're not going to be having too many issues going on right here. Let's see, the bitrate is stable at about 5 kilobytes per second. Frames being encoded in real time. We haven't dropped any yet. Alright, so you ready for this? I don't know. No, I think that controls like whether it's off TV mode or on TV mode. You ready for this?
I'm ready.
Alright. Hey, what's up guys? TBL here.
And Jin.
And we are in for the next part of TBL Plays Shovel Knight. This will be part 3, 4, 5, and 6 if you wanna if count it like that. We are going to be live streaming today and seeing how much we can push through. We're going to try to push our way through the majority of what's remaining. On the last episode, we did take down Spectre Knight, Treasure Knight, and Plague Knight, I do believe it was. And we made our way to maybe about 50% through the game. And on this playthrough, we're hopefully going to be clearing up the rest of the Knights of the Order of No Quarter and making our way to the Tower of Fate. You ready for that?
No, I'm ready.
You think you can handle it?
I can totally handle it.
Alright, so here we are. We left off at the Explodatorium last time, which is the lair of the Plague Knight. Actually, you know what? Give me a sec. I'm going to turn this TV and make it a little easier for us to see.
There we go.
There we go. A knight must be able to see.
What's that, like rule number 15?
I don't even remember what nightly rule we're on. I think we're on like maybe nightly rule number 20, 21.
Maybe.
Anyways, there are a couple of stages that are opened up for us right now, like the armor output, but I don't really need to go there. I pretty much got all the armors that I need. There's some bonus stages down here. You're generally supposed to hit this stage right here after you've beaten Mole Knight stage when you have the Dust Knuckles. We're going to go ahead and skip that, and then over here is the Hall of Champions. I'm still debating with myself whether or not we're actually going to go into the Hall of Champions this time, because it is a bit of a side quest, but I don't know, we'll see. Right now, though, we are heading to the Lost City and the lair of the Mole Knight. Take that guy down. He's going to be our next one. Hey, you ready? You ready? Let's get shuffling.
Why does that place remind me of Mordor?
Mordor?
Yes.
I don't know, maybe because it's on fire? Come back here.
Yeah.
Now, this is actually a little hidden area over here. Most people bypass it the first time they come around. Although, you should definitely be careful here because you start doing the ground pounds there and you're going to drop to your demise. And that actually is a bottomless pit. You can tell by the fact that there's a fishing spot here. Fishing spots only happen on bottomless pits, so you don't want to drop down there. But alright, it's a treble fish. Let's see what he gives us this time. Oh, he gave us an Ichor of Fortune. This actually it attracts treasure to us. I know you've never seen it before.
I have. You like kind of start glowing or something like that?
Kind of. You start glowing, but mainly it just attracts treasure towards you. Kind of like a magnet.
Yeah, like Sonic Adventure.
Yeah. Or like, you know, Sonic the Hedgehog 3.
Yeah.
We have the magnetic shield that attracts the hold on, I gotta focus. And by focus I mean Warhorn. Behold the mighty Warhorn. It's the best item. Woo! Close.
Yeah, you almost.
But I'm going to be trying to complete these stages as quickly as possible without dying, because you've sat back and you've watched me play, and you've seen I'm not as good a platformer as I used to be. Goodbye, flying fish ghost. There's actually a hidden wall over there, I do believe, but we're gonna ignore that for right now. Take a ride on this nice beetle. His back does bounce you up, so you want to be careful with that. It's actually kind of trying to hint at something you're going to be facing later on in the stage. Woo! Fire! Ooh,
Yeah, you almost didn't make it.
Yeah, this is actually the item for this stage. The Dust Knuckles.
Yeah.
Probably one of my favorite items in this game. They are awesome offensive weapons since they cause recoil damage to enemies, and they push you through them. They kind of make you pseudo-invulnerable for a couple of seconds. Nothing but bombs! Like, see if I can act. Like, see that? I just clip right through them? Yeah. That's what the Dust Knuckles do. They'll make you, like, pseudo-invulnerable for about a second or so you can just kind of clip through enemies. No more. I remembered that. Okay. I'm so glad I remembered that in the last section. or the last second, when I first played through Mole Knight stage here, I forgot all about the moles that jump out of the piles of treasure. And it was like, I don't know how many times I got killed by those things. Not this time, though, son. Uh-oh. Don't laugh at me.
Well, I'm not laughing. I'm holding it in.
You're not laughing. You're just terribly disappointed.
Yeah, somewhat.
Like the master was highly disappointed.
Oh, the master was totally highly disappointed.
As if you're a better platformer than me. Really?
I am the master.
You are not the master.
I am the master.
Okay, that was just bad decision making on my part. Don't worry. And you know what the worst part is? This is on a New Game Plus mode since I already beat one file. So, hold on. I don't like you. Stay away from me. I've done nothing to anger you.
Just thought about something.
What'd you think about it?
What if Capcom's like, no, why don't we make like a little robot that has shovel hands?
Because they'd immediately get called out for copying.
Yes, I know.
Remember, this is an indie developed game. This isn't like a big first party studio.
No, I'm just making a little joke.
Oh, I'm gonna burn! But this was developed by Yacht Game Clubs. They did the Shantae games too. Those are fantastic. Anyways, you made me forget what I was trying to say. Oh right, this is on New Game Plus mode. So don't be a douche about it, dude. Come on. But this is on New Game Plus mode, so that there's they cut down on the number of checkpoints that you get. You get one checkpoint after the first mini boss, which is generally like almost the halfway. I just blew up.
Yeah, that's what
You get one checkpoint that's right after the first mini boss, which is generally almost the halfway point for a stage, and then you get one checkpoint near the end, right before the boss. That means if you die once, you pretty much have to restart half the stage. Which, as you can see, is very annoying here. Very annoying, especially when you're not that good at platformers like me. And you remember what happened. I told you why I'm not that good at platformers anymore. It's freaking Call of Duty's fault, man.
Yeah,
I play way too much Call of Duty. Which, by the way, I've noticed that you've been on Ghost more often.
I am trying to give it a second chance.
Yeah, and you're starting to like it, huh?
No, I'm not.
No, don't. You don't need to feel the shame. It's all right.
I'm not feeling shame.
Remember, when you're when you're not in a terrible room, Ghost is a perfectly acceptable. You play
every room.
Dude, no. You play on the PS3. The PS3 fan base is perfectly acceptable.
No, it isn't. Go back and play on it.
It's PlayStation 4 players that are...
Yes, I admit, PlayStation 4 is probably the worst, but
like,
go back and play on it.
Oh, yeah. Lay it down. Not today. What? Yeah, when the explosion happens.
Yeah.
But, you know, we're going to try to play it safe here. Remember what I taught you? When in doubt, propeller dagger.
No, I said that to you.
Shut up.
Don't take my word.
I can take whatever I want. Whoa!
I made a rule about it.
But, I don't even remember what I was saying. Right.
Cares?
Ghost is perfectly fine. I don't like Ghost because I've had terrible experiences on the PlayStation 4. Now, see, that's
you
the kind
should have just ran.
That's the kind of garbage I'm talking about. You know what? This is like, what, death number 3?
I believe so.
That's not a good start. We are not off to a good start here.
You have to believe in yourself.
I have to believe in myself and I have to cheat.
Warhorn every time.
Warhorn. Everywhere. I don't even care anymore. Screw looking interesting, you know? Screw interesting platforming. I am just going to Warhorn the crap out of everything.
What you should have been doing.
I know.
Woo! Woo! Woo!
But, you know, I was trying to play Ghost last night, and, you know, not trying to get any gameplay footage or anything, just trying to have a decent game. And I know you heard me.
I couldn't sleep at night.
Just remarking on everything that was happening, like, wow, that's amazing. This person managed to see me behind a wall, through cover, and just the nature of the things that were going on in it was just complete and utter. It was Call of Duty Ghosts. It was campers everywhere. IEDs everywhere, which are thankfully not quite as bad on the PS4 anymore because they got super nerfed, but it still sucks. Woo! Made it. Alright, let's see if we can get past this time.
What is that? Next time I'm gonna humiliate somebody, I'm just gonna call them Call of Duty.
That's gonna be the new insult?
Yes, that is.
Dude, come on, you're being a Call of Duty Ghosts. And that's a shame, you know? I love the Call of Duty franchise so much, and Ghosts has just been a disappointment.
It's really bad.
You know, we're gonna play the safe route here. And just, I didn't know if the Warhorn would really make it over there. It's kind of a waste of MP since it's only one enemy. This guy, however, you are getting the Warhorn, jerk.
You get your soul bag. Oh, I thought you were gonna fall off the cliff.
I hate these guys so much.
You got so lucky you got through. Oh yeah, and remember, I hold the power to all your MP, so...
Oh yeah! I keep forgetting, this kid right here, I'm actually playing on the Wii U Pro Controller. There's a secret path if you know to jump up here. But I'm playing on the Wii U Pro Controller. So he's got my gamepad right now. And I'm having him handle the inventory. Now, as I recall, in this part, you're supposed to use the fish to bounce yourself up.
Yeah.
Screw that. There's no checkpoint around here. Are you kidding me? How did I get hit by that?
Propeller dagger. Come on.
I didn't know if the propeller dagger would propel me all the way over there. Gotta remember, you can't actually shovel drop on those flaming slimes.
Yeah.
This kind of reminds me, you know, I'm utterly terrible at these at 2D platformers now like this.
Yes.
But I didn't always used to be. Remember when I used to
I didn't always used to be.
I didn't always used to suck, lad. I used to be an adventurer like you.
Oh really?
But then I took a Call of Duty to the game, and now I can't platform worth crap. But anyway,
that's gonna be a meme.
That's why we're shut up. No, it's not gonna be a meme.
Yes, it will.
No, it won't. No, it won't. But anyway, that's why we're live streaming because oh man, trying to edit like all the fails out would just take too long. Woo! Flip for glory. Flip for glory. Flip. Flint dib chauffeur. Remember that?
Yes, I totally know that.
Friday with a Chance of Meatballs, number 2. Probably one of the funniest movies I've ever seen in my life. You agree?
I totally agree.
Come on, Amwoo. Alright, moving on here. Woo. I think I got it this time.
Let's see.
You know, I actually think I'm going to skip that bonus room I was in before. No, you don't. No, you don't. Freaking fire signs. That was unnecessary. However, that was completely necessary. I don't even bother fighting the knights anymore, because you know they block you and whatnot. Screw that. Ain't nobody got time for that. For some odd reason, those fire slimes die when they drop into lava. Alright, now see, this is actually one of the traps in this stage. You want to shovel drop down onto the first block and break it, and then do an aerial attack so that you stop shovel dropping. And then, you're going to want to break this and run as fast as your little shovel legs will carry.
See, that is a little tricky right there.
Yeah, and for this one you want to do the same thing. Make sure you don't shovel drop onto this platform right here. You want to activate this, let the enemies drop down, then just take them out slowly. Then jump and take this one out. There you go. Most people will immediately... Woo! That scared me. Most people will immediately shovel drop. And this is actually the relic for this stage. This is where you get the dust knuckles. But yeah, if you shovel drop on that area, you get screwed over. Yeah, there's our good pal. Good pal Chester.
I was gonna say, maybe you should save real quick.
I wish I could save, but like I said before, we're on...
There's one of those little Christmas things over there.
Wait, was there? Was there a save? A checkpoint?
Yeah, it was.
Ah, weird, I didn't see it. But, There we go. But anyway, that's pretty much how you use the Dust Knuckles. Just jump and start spamming the relic button. There you go. Not only do they make a fantastic offensive item, but they're also really great for... Oh, they're wolf armor. Good eyes. And we are going to violate nightly rule number 15, because we are not breaking this checkpoint. I have died so many times on the stage already. Ain't nobody got time for that. Think I should try it?
Go for it.
Think I should?
Yes. You won't. You did?
I did. See, this is what happens when I listen to you. I shouldn't listen to you.
What are you talking about?
But you know what? It's alright because we respawned right here. That's perfectly fine.
I mean, you lived for at least 2 seconds.
I should have lived for all the seconds. I want it. I want it. I want it back so bad.
And how about you try and short jump and then...
Ah, got it. Victory. And there's another shiny spot here, so we're going to go ahead and take a moment to fish. Remember, it's never a bad time to fish. Got ourselves a golden trout. Alright, now this is actually one of the puzzles for this stage. You want these little slime guys to come up. They'll be fire first, but when the green drops on them, they turn into little bouncy slimes. And then you can just kill them without having to worry about the fire. You know, you can shovel drop on them or whatnot. But these little mounds of slime, you can actually slide them. And that's what you're supposed to do. You want to slide it over. 2 hits generally breaks it though, so you want to slide it, bounce off it, and then bounce on up here. As I recall, the next couple of puzzles really rely on these slimes. As you can see, they break the lava down there. Yeah, you gotta be careful. Indeed, glorious bounty. So you wanna make sure that you've got a spare slime down there in the lava.
Yeah, I see what you're supposed to do there.
You're supposed to knock it onto the moving platform. This is I recall. And then there we go. I just get scared. Because if you don't time it right, you're screwed. You want to time it so it lands on the platform. Let it drop down. Bounce on over. And then... Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Woo! This one you want to do the same thing, except... Oops. When the next one drops down, you want to smack it over. Just like that. Double down on this. Drop right back down. There we go. Bouncy, bouncy, bouncy. Wait a second. Aha! Whoa! Think we should risk it?
Yeah.
You know what? This is actually just where you get one of the game's musical notes. We've already gotten it, and I don't want to risk dying again. Break your drop. Remember, we don't even bother with these guys. They aren't even worthy of shining my shovel. That's what I was going to say. Indeed. We can actually cheat with this guy, since we've got the good old throwing anchor. Just toss it, toss it, toss it, toss it, toss it. Woo! Victory.
Thy name is Shovel Knight.
Victory, thy name is Shovel. Although there's no real reason to come over here since all that's over here is bomb, rope, lamp oil. You want it? It's yours, my friend. Indeed. Jump along and drop down. And there we go. We got ourselves a hidden wall here. This is just another treasure, a trap for the Dust Knuckles. Easy peasy. Remember, just keep mashing the relic button, which right here on the Wii U, which is what we are playing on. You just want to hold up and keep pressing Y, or whatever it is you press for your action button. You've got it set to A or Y or whatever. Break those. Get your little beetle taxi here. Moving on forward. Onward and forward. Ooh. Thank you, kind people. Want to try to keep those guys trapped for as long as possible. And... oh no. Ha! This game tried to cheat me. but I didn't let it. Not even so much worried about that gem. Just gonna bounce on up here.
Oh.
Goodbye, fair beetle. Alas, I knew you well. Alright, so we're getting close to the boss here. Uh-oh! No! I should have just ran out, huh?
Yeah, you had enough time for that.
That's alright. Moving on forward. And there we are. We have reached Mole Knight. Alright, now for Mole Knight, I imagine kind of like a pseudo British or British accent, you know, kind of like the Cockney accent.
Yeah.
If I were to just specifically give you a like a good example. You remember from the first Hobbit movie, the trolls?
Yes.
Tom Troll, Bert Troll. You walk. Something like that. You're ready, you dip, spelunker. You lost. These runes belong to the ages, Mole Knight. They're mine now. But more importantly, is that your digging implement? I'm astonished you even made it 10 feet down with that rusty trinket. I will bury you! And just like most of the other bosses, Mole Knight is exceedingly weak to the weapon that you find in his stage, but we're just going to use the good old-fashioned Chaos Spheres because they will jack you up. Look at this. I want to make sure you break the walls as Mole Knight comes bouncing around. Now after this point, he's going to jump up and start shooting fireballs everywhere, so you just want to practice your dodging skills, which mine are terrible.
I agree.
Woo! Oh, I dodged some of them. Generally what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to get the, you want to try to get the chaos spheres behind the walls that he throws up, and then they catch him like 4 to 5 times. And there we go. For chivalrous victory. Perhaps you'll think again before insulting me, Mole Knight. You what? Sorry, we couldn't get away from that without doing that. Anyways, that is the lair of the Mole Knight down in the Lost City. And I do believe Shovel Knight has earned himself another night of rest. Sleep well, Shovel Knight. Entering another dream sequence here. But we've got to catch ourselves. Oh no! Shield Knight! I will save you!
You should just let her fall.
No.
See what happens.
No. I already told everybody, it's one of the nightly rules. Gotta wait till as many enemies get on screen as possible, and then just give them the Warhorn. Remember, nothing can stand up against the Warhorn. And this is just a free money stage for you if you utilize it.
You're totally gonna
I will serenade you, Shield Knight! But you guys remember the nightly rule from episode number 1. Don't let thine booty call fall. I will save the booty. Oh. Shield Knight. Polish my shovel. What ho?
You just having them some type of...
Go ahead. Good.
Some
Finish your thought. You can do it. It wasn't a weird dream. All men dream of their beloved shining their shovel.
Yes.
I dream of it often.
I know.
Alright, there we go. The Lost City is clear. Now, we actually can't move forward until we beat this random occurrence. No, don't laugh at it. But, actually, you know what? Go ahead and laugh at it.
I am laughing.
Get it all out of your system.
I don't think I'll be able to.
But generally, after you've beaten the stage and you've picked up the Dust Knuckles, you can head down here for a little bit of extra money. We're going to go ahead and do that. This horse guy will give you the hint towards that. There's no way to punch through. I wish I could just dash through all this dirt. Well, luckily for me, horseman, I can.
With your feeble horse hands.
You can't with your feeble horse hooves. There we go. Got ourselves some extra gold here. Wondrous treasures. But generally, there's one of these after every single stage, like just a little hidden extra area for you to use your newly found relic. Let's see if we can time that perfectly. It's just basically an extra opportunity for you to make money. Uh-oh. Alright, fine. You guys want to be douches? I win. That's right. I win. Alright. Now for this section, you just want to be careful. Douche. I'm not a douche. I'm a shovel knight. Make sure you don't destroy the lava there. Then just power through. Collect about as much money as you want. And then head on out. Alright. This is a little bit trickier. You want to time it so that you land on top of the bubble. And then back to the other side. Now why would that... Whatever.
Because it belonged to no man.
It belonged to me!
Oh, wait.
Gonna power through the rest of this. Gonna stop, then jump and go. Bubble, 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 toil and trouble, and congratulations, you've completed this extra stage. Make sure you hop in here for the boundless riches that abide, as well as a musical note for you to take back to the bard in the original city. But there we go. That is how you defeat Knuckler's Quarry, the bonus stage. This dude wants to fight. And also I see the Black Knight is popped up there in the corner. It's time for battle. This is usually just another bonus stage for you to go through. Uh-oh. I don't like the lightning stages because I don't want to die.
I am waiting for you, Shovel Knight.
You're waiting to die.
Oh.
And man, it's just what's gonna happen. Let's see if we can power through all these and collect about as much treasure as possible before dropping down. You actually want to drop down over here so that you can, you know what? Forget you.
Now that's just cheating.
That's not cheating.
You're supposed to have a fair night battle.
I did have a fair night battle. I'm just far more powerful than you. It was going to be an unfair matchup no matter how you look at it. Cheat. Don't look at me like that.
You're cheating.
Uh-oh. Alright, drop on down, dude.
And really, just to think about it, Shovel Knight's not really a hero. He's
Shovel
a
Knight?
thief.
Shovel... Okay, well, no, Shovel Knight is not a thief.
He goes around in every level stealing other people's treasure. Come on.
It's not other people's. It's out there waiting to be discovered, and he's like Indiana Jones. He's
Indiana's a thief too.
yeah, actually, I can't argue with that. Indiana Jones is a thief. Make sure you're keeping track of the platforms here. Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh jeez. Nope. No, you don't. I hate those guys. They give you a lot of treasure, but I don't want to get knocked off the cliff by them.
Oh wait, so can you not kill them?
You can, it just takes a lot of hits. Oh, and he's dead.
How unfortunate.
He chose his fate. Unfortunately for him, he chose poorly. He chose poorly. You know, I'm going to go ahead and move that hashtag Stay Frosty thing off the screen, because I just like to show people that, you know, I'm Frosty in real life. But
is that so?
That is so. Alright, so now the next place down here is the Hall of Champions. This is actually another side quest stage. You have to pay to get in. I think it's about $5,000 to get in, and then you pretty much get locked inside. It is a horrible trap, and you have to exterminate the ghosts that are infesting the place. This is the Hall of Champions, a living monument to the founder of this great land. Admission for one? That will be 5,000 gold, please. Yeah, sure, why not? This seems completely legit. Wonderful. Clearly a discerning patron of the arts. Enjoy your visit.
The fool has no idea what dangers lie ahead.
And then you come in. The door closes behind you. What trickery is this? Hey, man. Man, it's all over, man. This place is haunted, dude.
Game over.
There are ghosts roaming the halls, man. We're all trapped here, man. It's over, man. Game over. That includes you. So you gonna do something about it? Yes. I'm going to bring shovel justice. Alright, so basically you have to go through this entire place and clear it out room by room by exterminating the ghosts. Now, you might recognize these ghosts from a Spectre Knight stage, except they're not quite so invulnerable on this stage. You can't hurt them with regular attacks, but there's an item that's hidden in every single room where these ghosts are that you utilize to destroy the ghosts, and it's this little ball of light. And what you want to do is hit the ball of light, and then catch the ghost in the stream, the energy stream that pops out afterwards. It can be a little. Yeah, it hits out of 4 directions, so you kind of got to be careful with it. Just make sure you time it right, and there you go. Once you defeat all of the ghosts in the room, the light will come on, and I'll tell you about a nice little Easter egg after we've completed this stage. I wanted to talk about it right now, but
I can already guess.
Right. I bet you can. But anyway, in some of the rooms, the ghosts won't show up immediately. You'll have to jump around and find them and get them to reveal themselves. What you do though? Go ahead and blast these things.
Real life self ghosts.
Don't worry about leaving the room. They stay away from me.
So he's some sort of evil freak.
No, he's just a trap patron just like you. But you have to get the ghosts to reveal themselves. And I remember the trap in this room. There's holes in the floors there. This guy? Great! Blew my secret hiding spot. Now the ghosts are gonna get us both. Maybe you. But I'm going to get them.
No.
Hey, shut up. He's a shovel knight. Hidden wall right here. Make sure you get yourself some treasure. It's also where a ghost is hidden. Now, I have to say, I remembered that there was a hidden wall there. I didn't remember that there was a ghost there. As you can see, aiming this can be a little bit awkward, but it's not too difficult. Just want to make sure they're in one of the directions around you. Get away from me. No, go away. Leave me alone. Wait until they get lined up. And remember, if you're ever worried about one of the ghosts coming up towards you while you're mid-jump, just throw out an attack. Makes it pretty easy to deal with. Wait for this guy to pop up. And there we go. That is all the ghosts for this room. I can't believe I saved up all my money for this. Maybe you should pick better expenses. My trouble that ghosts hate light. Now you know. Now you know too. Of course, ghosts do indeed hate light for some odd reason. So you're going to want to utilize light to defeat them. Actually, I probably should have kept that up there.
Yeah.
But you know what? It's fine. I'll just wait for him to pop up above it. And there we go. Flip. Missed my jump there. There we go. Gotta time it right. What I recall, there's another hidden floor right there. What I do is knock this ball down. And then, there we go. Now this room is lit up. I do believe we are on the last section of this area. One down, hidden wall here. What a cultured fellow. The ghosts will never reach me here. Solid walls, my friend. Totally safe. Right, because ghosts don't go through walls. Aw, should have held that for me. Looks like another treasure. Up next, one more scroll. That is where the musical note for this stage is. As I recall, we just hop on over there. And we gotta find the ghosts in this room. See if we can awaken them all.
And I'll put them right next to the orb.
Yep.
The little spirit ball.
That's the plan. Bounce us up, see if we can get them both in one shot. Yeah! There we go. That's all the ghosts for this room. Which, once you've gotten all the ghosts together, they will form giant freaky ghost thing. Now this is actually can kind of be a difficult boss fight, because this guy floats all around, he sends projectiles at you. He's not like the other ghosts where they're passive aggressive. And he takes a lot of hits. You have to damage him in the same way. And unfortunately, hitting him will not make him intangible like previously. So you kind of just have to time your shots. There you go. after a while, he'll summon extra little ghosts around.
Gotta be careful.
Yeah, I'm trying to be careful. Pulling some ghastly tricks, trying to create some filthy ninja copies. This is generally the strategy I take. I keep the balls together to send out double the wave. Doesn't really do double the damage, but I think it looks cool. And that's not even right.
You do not have anything to heal yourself?
No, I don't have any potions on hand, so I can't heal myself. Luckily, though, it drops you right back in the same room, so you're not going to lose any money here. Pretty sure it does not keep the boss. Yeah, it does not keep the boss at the same level of health. You do have to start the boss fight over. That's alright. Just gonna try to be careful here. Oops, didn't even do a bounce there. Wait for him to settle back on over. Getting towards the end here. Just gotta keep my cool. And there we go. You were no match for my chivalrous justice. Oh, Kiro, thank you so much for saving us. Yeah, you trapped me in there, douche. How thoughtless of me, not telling you the place was haunted. Then again, that's the risk you run. Paying for something in advance before you know the details. This is actually, I think, a clever little acknowledgement of the fact that this game was Kickstarted. When you Kickstarter, when you put a game or any kind of concept up on Kickstarter and ask for people to crowdfund it, they're paying for something before they know the details of it. That's kind of how this game was brought about. Kind of a cheeky way at poking fun at itself. I like it though. Please allow me to reward you for your gallant bravery. And they gave me 50 bucks. Thanks ever so much. Anyways, just to give you guys a quick look at what I was talking about earlier, where I said something special about this place. If you take a look at the wall here, you're going to notice a bunch of portraits, and they'll talk to you about how these dreadful paintings, and I hope no one commissioned, how these dreadful paintings are all over the place. And these paintings are actually, as I recall, the game development staff and everyone who kickstarted it. Just kind of a nice little throwback. I like this guy right here. He's like a little dragoon. But just kind of a wonderful, wonderful little way to say thank you to everyone who helped crowdfund this game and helped Shovel Knight become a real possibility. Thanks to every last one of you guys. All right, gonna go ahead and move on out of the Hall of Champions now. Move onward and forward to our next challenge. Alright, from this point on, I do believe we only actually have 2, maybe 3 stages left. Yeah, actually 3. We've got the Stranded Ship with the Lair of the Bowler Knight, Clockwork Tower and the Lair of the Tinker Knight, and finally, the Flying Machine, which is the Lair of the Propeller Knight. We're going to start with Tinker Knight because I think his stage is hilarious, and it's a little bit on the difficult side. It kind of reminds me of Metal Man stage from Mega Man 2, but right now, I'm going to go take a break. I need to go grab myself a bottle of water, so reminds me of Metal Man stage from Mega Man 2. Right now, Alright, yeah. We will be starting up Tinker Knight stage in just a little bit. I'm just going to be going to grab myself a bottle of water. Got a lot more left to do and a lot of talking to do, so I'm going to try to take it easy on my throat. I don't want to lose my voice here. Alright, so we'll be right back. Alright, yeah. We will be starting up Tinker Knight stage in just a little bit. I'm just going to be going to grab myself a bottle of water. Got a lot more left to do and a lot of talking to do, so I'm going to try to take it easy on my throat. I don't want to lose my voice here. Alright, so we'll be right back. Take it easy on my throat. I don't want to lose my voice here. Alright, so we'll be right back. Alright, and we are back. I will have to say, I'm going to have to apologize, preemptively apologize here. If you guys hear any raging thunder, we're kind of going through a little bit of a hurricane sort of thing right now. I do live in Florida, so, hey, hurricane capital of the world.
Hate it.
I love it. Florida's wonderful. Alright, got myself a nice bottle of water, and I am ready to rock and roll. Alright, you ready to move on?
Mm-hmm. Clockwork Tower, Lair of the Tinker Knight.
You know what? You have a little kid voice, so you should totally. You should totally be the voice of Tinker Knight.
What you trying to say?
I'm trying to say you have a little kid's voice, and Tinker Knight's like a tiny little dude. You got a problem with that?
Yes, I think I do.
Well, that's unfortunate, because it's totally a you problem.
I don't like you.
That's perfectly alright. Hey, mind passing me the controller?
You know what? Yes, I do mind.
Fine. You know, you are a terrible squire. An absolutely terrible squire.
I'm not a squire.
You are a squire.
I'm a king.
You're my squire.
I'm a king.
You're my tiny little squire.
No.
He really sucks at what he does.
You suck.
Alright, but we are going to be going at and taking on the Clockwork Tower next. But first, we need ourselves some potions. So we're heading back down to the Truffle Pond to see our good friend, the Truffle King.
And what he'll spit in your cup.
What who? Indeed.
Give you a drink or rub it on your face.
You know what? I told this on a previous episode of the Let's Play, but the Truffle King reminds me of the Windfish from Link's Awakening and or Lord Jabu Jabu. He senses a trouble chalice. And we're going to go for 2 Ichors of Renewal. I'd rather have the Ichor of Renewal. I mean, Ichor of Boldness turns you invincible for about 10 seconds, and it's super helpful when you're fighting bosses. But, you know what? Actually, we're going to do one of each. Yeah. Oh, right. We still have the Iker of. We still have the Iker of the treasure one. Iker of Fortune. There we go. Couldn't remember the name. Onward.
And upward.
And upward. Alright. We are ready to take on the Clockwork Tower. Ready. Alright, now, without me telling you anything, what do you immediately think of when you see the stage?
I think of Mega Man.
Yeah, but who specifically from Mega Man? Metal Man,
Yeah,
dude.
Metal Man. Yeah, of course.
This is
right.
totally Metal Man stage. And just like every other stage in this game, it has an obsession with rat-based enemies.
And gears too.
If you remember from King Knight stage, the rats that were fused to the propellers, and then from Plague Knight stage.
Well, I never saw that.
Yeah. Well, if you remember from Plague Knight stage, the rats that were fused to the to the bombs.
Mm-hmm.
Now it's mechanical rats. I do, however, love this stage's song. Hold on, let me turn it up for you.
For a minute, it just reminded me of Metal Man song. Because I was just putting that in my head.
Dude, I think that's the point. I think this stage is supposed to totally invoke
there
feelings of Metal Man.
Him throwing out the gears.
Yep, there he is, throwing out gears at you. Gotcha. Remember, Shovel Knight needs treasure. Because he's like, as you said, he's like Indiana Jones. It's a thief. There we go. I'm gonna go ahead and use up that Iker of Fortune so we can
Go Super Saiyan mode.
try to fish something else out. Oh, and it is a trouble fish. He gives us another Iker of Fortune. Alright, well, I guess nothing lost. Ain't nobody got time for that. Those gears are going to be basically dropping down all over the place. We're going to cheat here. A little on the close side. You gotta love the propeller dagger detail. Why? So I had enough strength. I had enough height to make it all the way over, but not all the way back.
I was betting against you.
You were betting it. Why would you bet against it?
I don't know. I wanted to see you fail.
That's horrible.
I know. I'm a horrible person.
Yes, you are. No. Horses are horrible people. Poison. Woo. Gonna leave that mechanical rat to his shenanigans. Easy way to beat this guy is to just bounce on top of him like that. Don't judge me, I got scared. Oh! What manner of machinations are these?
Gears.
They're gears.
They're gears.
Metal gears. Okay. You know what? Eat that, Spikes. What? Don't look at me like that.
You cheated.
That's what it's in the game for.
You're not supposed to cheat death.
That's what it's in the game for. It was literally put in the game for that purpose.
You hacked the game.
I hacked nothing. This is just the way it was meant to be. Alright, now for this part you want to drop down.
The little bunny.
Why would you do that?
I was just about to say, those little bunny ghost things remind me of boobs.
That's pretty much what they are. They're like metallic boobs. Remember, every enemy in this stage is based off machinery.
Yeah.
Oh man, if I'm having this much trouble with stages like the Clockwork Tower and Lost City, I can only imagine how fun Polar Knight, the stranded ship, and the airship are gonna be.
Yeah, that's right. You haven't done. I was just about to call him Airman.
He pretty much is Airman.
Yeah, basically.
But Propeller Knight. And his stage is my least favorite stage in the game.
I think I'm just gonna start calling them Mega Man.
Just call them Mega Man enemies?
Yeah. So I think it's gonna be better.
You know, I mean, it fits, so... Go away. Let me guess, that's cheating too?
No, that's perfectly acceptable.
Just because I'm using the propeller dagger?
Yeah.
Remember people, the propeller dagger is legit.
Are you a bad enough dude to use propeller dagger?
Are you a bad enough dude to use the propeller dagger in every possible situation? If not, what's wrong with you? Oh, got mini bosses here, although these guys are super easy to beat.
They jump over their own gears.
Yeah, they jump over their own gears. Take food there.
Why does it look like he's holding one of those little speed meters that cost me?
Maybe he is. And it just fires gears. Not worth it. I should have said that in Shovel Knight.
Oh yeah.
Totally not worth it. You know, we're gonna cheat here too. Ain't nobody got time for that.
I didn't know that. Every time you say that, you die.
No, don't say that!
Well, maybe you shouldn't say that.
You worry me when you say stuff like that, man. I'll just hop on over, climb on up, onward and upward. No, we're gonna need this guy for knuckles. There you go. If you're having problems with any of the knights in this game, just use the dust knuckles. They wrap those guys up. This is a bonus room. Make sure we're careful. This actually might be... Yep, this is where the relic for this stage is. And the relic for this stage is another good one. Hold on. The relic for this stage is another good one. It's, if you've ever played Twilight Princess, it's a lot like that. It's a spinning top. Remember Link got that weird spinning top that he used to jump on and just fly around? Yeah. What you want to do is summon it. Hey, don't block my stuff. And then jump on it. Then let it do its thing. There you go.
Yeah, you're making a jump too, right? Or...
No, it just jumps on its own.
Okay.
Winner!
Cheater!
Although, I took way too much damage from that. I might have to... Unless we're near the
checkpoint?
Checkpoint.
I bet you wish there was food in there, don't you?
I do wish there was food in there instead of lies. Whew. No, you don't! I told you, I am unabashed about it now. Uh-oh. Whew. I definitely don't want to die here right now, so...
Come on, dude, you just gotta make the jump. You gotta make the jump. Go ahead and make the jump.
I'm scared!
Oh.
I'm super scared. Wait, you wanted me to die?
I was betting against you, dude. I didn't think you did.
Don't do that, man. Come on. You're supposed to be my wingman here. You're controlling all of my items.
Yeah.
Alright, so there's the checkpoint. Okay, we can all take a breath and a sigh of relief now. Can't remember which path is the bonus path. Alright, and right here is actually where you would get the second musical note for this stage. I've already gotten it, so I'm not going to bother with that. I'm just going to drop on down. Utilize those a lot like in the Metallic Zone stage from Sonic the Hedgehog 2. Where you jump on the gears and whatnot. Go away. Go away.
I always did like that too.
The Metallic Zone was my favorite stage in Sonic the Hedgehog 2. This is a... Uh-oh. I made a mistake. What a bad end for Shovel Knight.
You made quite the mistake there.
I made quite a huge mistake there.
How do you feel letting Shovel Knight get squished?
You betrayed me.
Yeah, I'd say so.
I gotta remember that this time. Make sure I jump up. There we go. Utilize the platform. Alright. We are not even going to pretend to play with that. Aww. And yes, it will do exactly what you're thinking. It will knock those guys down. We're gonna cheat here. Woo! You gotta love the phase locking. like this. Just
And you
activate
get
it, drop
from
down. You pick up the phase
Spectre
locket
Knights?
again from Spectre Knight stage.
Yeah.
Oh! That could have ended badly. Stay away. Give these guys the Warhorn. Oh, wait a minute. Never mind, we're out of MP. That's the bad thing about the Warhorn. It takes up all of your MP immediately. Which is not good when you get to a situation like this where I really need some magic to use against that guy.
Nah, you'll be fine. See?
Yeah, I'm fine now. Alright,
You're almost
moving on
dead,
forward.
but either way.
Did he take 2 hearts away?
Guess so.
Oh, you know what? I forgot about that. When you're on New Game Plus mode, enemies deal more damage. You know what I should have done? I should have charged. I should have used the charge strike on that guy. That's alright though. We're ready for him this time. At least my approximation of the word ready. Oh no! Oh. Wow. Ha! Victory.
Thy name is Shovel Knight?
Thy name is Shovel Knight.
Yeah,
That's-
you probably shouldn't have did that.
I shouldn't have done the second punch.
Nah.
Ugh.
Remember, dude, Warhorn.
Well, I didn't want to use the Warhorn because I didn't want to use up all my MP. But you know what I'll do? I'll wait until they're both on the platform.
That's Phase Locket.
No, and then give no, not phase lock it, but then give them the Warhorn. Shovel strike.
Shovel Slash.
Pretty much what it is.
Sand Slayer.
Sand Slam.
Sand Slayer.
That's your favorite Pokemon.
Yes, it is.
I don't know why. It's not a very good Pokemon.
You're not a very good Pokemon.
I'm not a Pokemon.
You're not even a good trainer.
Okay, that's going kind of low, man. I'm a pretty good trainer.
You don't make fun of... You know what? I'm not talking. Alright?
Way to follow up on.
Shut up!
Alright. Alright, gonna use the Flame Wand here. Just blast these guys from a distance. Oh no! Of course that would happen. Remember, if you're not on New Game Plus, there's some food sitting over there. Don't feel like dealing. Oh, come on! Ha! Gotcha. So long, guy. I'd rather do that than mess around with them and risk dying again. That's on this road. It's a race against the clock. You gotta try to keep up with the screen. Sort of like the
Ice Climbers.
Ice Climbers, yeah.
That was always a fun stage to go on.
No, it wasn't.
For me, it was.
You mean in Smash?
Yes.
I don't know if you ever played the original. You played the original Ice Climbers, right?
I think once, but then I stopped.
Yeah, you know, because we had it on no, not Virtual Console, but on Animal Crossing for the game.
Yeah, that's right.
We got so hyped when we found it. All right, we should be getting close to the end here, and yep, there we go. Hidden wall up here, of course, with the bomb for us. And Tinker Knight, here I come. All right, you ready to do the voice for Tinker Knight? Because see how tiny he is. All right, come on. Face towards the microphone and do it. Do it.
I
Come
can
on.
imagine him be like, ah, something like that. I don't know.
Just don't try too hard.
I'm gonna try not to. Let's see. I don't know, man.
Speak up.
Let's see yours.
No, just give him a voice.
Wait, what?
Did you make all that noise?
Yeah.
Did you make all that noise? I can't think straight.
No, keep going.
I have so much work to do.
You do?
Yes.
Just work on letting me pass, little friend.
Oh, big words, Tin Man. I'll show you a thing, too.
Will you now?
Yes.
Alright, now Tinker Knight comes in a two-part boss fight. Each part is incredibly easy, I think. But as you can see, he's this tiny little guy.
Who throws his wrenches back and forth.
Who throws his wrenches back and forth and trips and falls down.
Because of Sakurai?
Sakurai!
Yeah,
Sakurai
this guy
laughs.
doesn't like Sakurai.
I love Masahiro Sakurai.
Why are you mad at him all the time?
That's the meme, you know? Scream
know.
Sakurai. But,
Oh, you stop.
and there's an embarrassing defeat for Shovel Knight. But that's alright. I kind of wanted to die there anyway so I could get back my full HP.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, I did. So there
No,
we go.
John.
No Johns?
No, John.
No Johns.
You gotta be fair and square.
By the superior warrior.
Yes.
But as you guys can probably guess, this is a little on the pathetic side. But just like every other old school game that this is referencing, Tinker Knight holds a secret. Love the way he freaks out.
Like, he completely stops and then he freaks out.
Because he doesn't think about it. You've been defeated, Tinker Knight. At least, so it seems. Oh no.
Get ready for my true power.
Now I'll show you!
Uh-oh.
But there you go, this is Tinker Knight's true form.
My best creation.
His greatest creation. Now this is actually kind of a weird boss. As you can see, activating the gears there will cause a full bar of damage to him.
I wonder, if you die, would you have to fight the whole thing over? Or
Yes, if you die on Tinker Knight, you have to start fighting. You have to start by fighting the small version first. There we go. Thankfully, walking into his body, you can clip right through it, so you don't have to worry too much about that. Kind of forgot the rotation here, but you wanna keep your center of balance up there around his head. Oops. Sorry about that. Lost the microphone. There we go.
Too bad you can't really destroy the little missiles that come out right next to his head.
Well, that's what you want to do. You want to stay near his head and keep your center of balance around his head, and bounce back and forward between that and his shoulders. Really? And see, when you're on New Game Plus mode, he deals so much, or enemies deal so much more damage that even Tinker Knight becomes kind of a threat. I can't reach that.
No, you can't. Man, unless you jump on them.
But there are a couple of items you can use to cause some damage to Tinker Knight. First and foremost being the throwing anchor. You can only use that to get up to his shoulder. And once you get up there, just bounce on his head and try to bounce over the missiles that come out. Just keep that rotation up. You don't have Tinker Knight defeated in no time. Wait for that first missile to fire out of the side shoulder.
Take like a cool boy.
Yeah, the anchor deals a lot of damage to him. Gotta watch out with the timing there.
That's real good. Uh-oh. I'd say play 2.
There we go. Nice try, Tinker Knight. But even you can't defeat the glory of shovels. Is what I was going for there. I was kind of waiting for you to chime in there.
Well, he did defeat you.
Not permanently though.
He still defeated you.
Anyways, the Glockwork Tower is now defeated, And Shovel Knight has earned himself another good night's rest. Wake up! Cover up that fire for some extra gold, and let's move on. So that is the Clockwork Tower. We've got 2 stages left, and it looks like
What the heck is that?
2 field battles have popped up. So that's 2 boss fights, but we're going to skip them both for right now. Head back to the Trouble Barn. Pick up some more Ikers. This time I'm going to pick up, I'm going to stick with an Iker of Restoration and an Iker of Boldness. Give me that good stuff. Delicious. Delicious, delicious fruit fish spit.
That you don't drink, but rub on your face.
Yeah, you just rub it all over. Like Big Boss. Alright, now we're going to head on to this next character battle.
Sunset battle. That's okay, King?
What magic is this? Power. Honor. The traits of a respectable warrior. Sir, I don't believe we've met. We meet today on the field of battle. We have both defeated many knights and traveled far. Today, we fight. Stand aside. You and I have no reason to battle. Conflict is a reason unto itself, brave knight. Today, you will be tested. Are you ready? Indeed! This is the Phantom Striker, one of the random challenges across the land. As you can see, he's one of the few enemies who will actually reflect the Chaos Spheres. Unfortunately for him, he doesn't quite protect his head very well.
Except when he does that. And does that.
Turns invulnerable. But you know what? We're going to use an Iker of Boldness here. And just go ham on this guy. And there we go. The Phantom Striker has been defeated by the invincible Shovel Knight. Well met, Phantom Striker. I've been bested, but barely. You still need training to overcome what lies ahead. Farewell, Shovel Knight. Shut up, you loser.
He turned into Dragon Balls.
He turned into the 15 Dragon Balls. The 15 tiny silver Dragon Balls. Alright, random challenger complete. Of course that does mean we need to head right back to the Trouble Pond. Because ain't nobody got time for that dying crap, man. Nobody got time for it.
So I wonder, even though you're there, you drop down, will you still die?
You want me to try it?
Yes.
No, I'm not going to die for you. No thanks. Alright. Decided to stick with 2 Ikers of Restoration, because I feel that way if I get caught in a boss fight, I can heal myself, and then I can blast away at whoever's in front of me. Alright, now, next up we've got the Stranded Ship and the Lair of the Polar Knight. Now this is a really interesting stage. It's got ice all over the place. Time to dig in! And that causes you to slide around quite a bit. As I recall, this was definitely one of the game's more difficult stages. Hopefully we don't fail as much as we have been over the previous stages. Oh gosh, I hate those wolves. We need to go ahead and take care of him now, because he's going to drop off the other side. There we go. But this is the Stranded Ship, Lair of the Honorable Polar Knight. That was not a smart move, Wolf.
Yeah, you just killed him.
You can just pretty much let them do that.
It's like Sony, Microsoft, and Nintendo, and whatever.
Oh, you mean that GIF of Mario Party?
Yes, and they all take themselves out. Except for Nintendo.
And Nintendo doesn't have to deal with that kind of crap. Ain't nobody got time for that. I don't quite remember how to get up there. I think you bounce off of these guys' heads, but I'm not going to bother with that. Oh, come on!
So why did you equip that and then jump off rather than just throwing it?
Because I didn't think I didn't think it would reach him.
Warhorn.
Yeah, Warhorn. I really do just need to start using Warhorn now.
I believe so.
No, I already told you what the problem with Warhorn is.
That takes up too much life of your magic.
Yeah, way too much. Way too much of my MP.
Oh. I would have thought you fell off. Just because.
There we go. Alright. You know, I guess using the Warhorn here is perfectly acceptable. This is the stage where you actually get the Warhorn.
It even happened to the guy.
Alright, there we go. Looks like we have found the lost ship itself. Let's move on forward. Yeah, it's the Ice King. Make sure you take those guys out because they will just continue firing ice projectiles, which normally isn't a problem, but those ice projectiles kind of let off little mini projectiles of their own. I never could quite understand what these are.
Who knows? Some freaks with force shields.
Force face shields?
Force face shields.
Alright. Alright, now this is important to look at. These enemies right here will be appearing later on, and they'll become a large portion of the puzzles that you're going to run into with them. You're going to have to use them to bounce. Whoa! Oh man. You have to use them to bounce across platforms.
Yeah, you almost made a terrible, terrible mistake.
Well, it's actually a feint. As long as you land on those ice things before they hit the ground, or before you hit the ground, you'll be fine. You know what? This is just actually a little bit of extra money, so we're gonna skip it.
You should bring the fire with it. Eternal conflict.
Eternal conflict between the two of them.
Yeah.
Like in Skyrim.
That happens so much.
Okay. For here, we're gonna cheat. Phase lock it. Remember, if there's ever a part where you're not feeling too confident about your platforming skills, utilize the phase lock. It'll get you through every single time. Alright, now this is an interesting puzzle. These things right here actually float you up. Use them to fly across the pits that you're in. And hopefully don't die. Alright, ready for this? They will drop down though.
Oh yeah, that's the next one.
And then they will barf out rainbows for you. But you want to keep them leveled to a certain position. Then just push onward and forward. Make sure you keep up with the rainbow though, because that thing will drop without you. Alright, moving on here. We're almost at the halfway point, as I recall. You can see what I'm talking about. These ice wizards, the projectiles they fire little mini projectiles per. Anyway, once you reach this point, you're going to want to jump up here and break the ice, quite literally. Then drop back down on here and ride that bad boy up. Then just keep pushing it over. Follow them down. Watch out for the crazy Vikings. You can actually knock this platform into for an easy way to handle it. I just give him the Warhorn and call it a day. Alright, moving forward. Oh, don't do that. Come on. Take that guy out. Make your way up. You'll find a hidden wall over to the left. Double down for some food. Or a bomb if you're on New Game Plus. Alright, you can use these enemies to bounce up. Uh-oh. But make sure you don't do that right there, because, oh man, that will cause a problem. We should be getting near the halfway point. These guys are a little on the annoying side, but they just take one hit. There we go, we've reached the halfway point. Take that guy out. There, so now I don't have to worry so much about dying, because we found a checkpoint. And you know, that was something that took me by surprise the first time I noticed it. That this is actually where you get the war horn right here. So remember, the room after the checkpoint, just break this wall to the left and the war horn will be waiting for you. But when I first started this playthrough, kid, I didn't realize that
War horn? Oh, really? You don't have enough.
That's alright. Just use my mighty charge strike. But I didn't realize that. Woo! Goodbye, Wolf. I didn't realize that that there's only 2 checkpoints every stage in New Game Plus mode.
Yeah.
What you want to do is you want to let this get up as far as possible, and then just use it to break the stats. Then write it down. Easy peasy. Gotta be careful with your timing here. I would use a propeller dagger, but I used up all my MP. Let's see. Yeah, it takes 40, so wonderful. And don't do that. I kind of forgot the whole patience aspect of platforming. What you're supposed to do there is you're supposed to wait for it to
circle around.
Yeah, you're supposed to bounce on it once or twice.
Well,
That's
at
alright.
least you have all your magic in your
Yeah, I got all my MP back and all my health back, so. Come on, Knight. Block that. Shouldn't take too long to get back over there. Not too worried about the gold there. I'd prefer to just survive. Right? And the way you want to do this is like this. Just like this. There we go. There we go. Super easy. You just have to make sure that you're patient. If you're not patient, you're going to screw up just like I did. Use the throwing anchor to catch those guys. And you're, now the way over is actually... Come on. The hammer, bro. Woo! Now the way over is actually up. How's that for philosophy? You gotta come over here, make sure you cancel your shovel drop, or you'll break through the ice down there and break the platform. Just shovel down here, bounce off the enemy, and it'll throw you right back up. Moving on up. Onward and upward. So you get rid of this guy, or he's gonna cost you no end of free.
No quarter?
No quarter. He is definitely a knight of the Order of No Quarter. Just wanted a couple of the gems there for, you know, monetary purposes. Careful now, that guy will. Now those dragon guys will respawn and harass you all the way throughout this stage. So you gotta be really careful with them. Since I missed the platform, I need to get over here. You can use them to bounce up and hit the Snow Knights, or you can just give them the War Horn, which is what I would recommend.
Oh, so you never got that one, have you?
Nope, that's actually one that I never picked up.
So, what were they for you?
They are the soundtrack to the stages.
Right.
Gotta hurry. So just about out of MP. I I can get him to drop back down here. Oh, whew, dangerous. Alright. Oh, I messed up.
Yeah, you did.
Oh, come on, come on, come on, I got this. And got it.
I think you should use the...
Oh yeah, I forgot I have my MP back. Let these guys come in close. Or just give them that. Accursed beings! Phase lock it. Use it, son! Alright, but we've pretty much reached the end of this stage. Polar Knight is up next. We'll see how much damage we can get in on him before we have to use a Chaos Sphere. Alright, so Polar Knight, he's kind of a stoic, you know, leave me alone. I don't have time for this. Except a little more deep voice, so kind of that, like down here. You know what I'm saying? You feel me, dog? You feel me?
Who are you?
I don't know, but I gotta take a drink of water because that's starting to hurt.
I need an adult.
I am an adult.
So am I.
Alright, so here we go. This is the like I said, I kind of imagine Polar Knight as having this really gruff voice, so. So, my old friend, the day has finally come. This will be our final duel. Should we not lay down our shovels and part as equals? The Order has no equals. Surely you can recognize power. Join us. You've forgotten our oath. What happened to the proud warrior I meet? No more words. The bitter cold will claim you. And here we go, the boss fight against Polar Knight. It's very much like Shovel Knight. He actually sends these little snowballs. Hold on, we're gonna go ahead and take a.
You do have to watch out for when he breaks the ice and makes all those spikes.
He sends these snowballs at you, but this is what you have to watch out for right here. He will periodically just destroy the battlefield because he's kind of a douche.
Yeah, I didn't even know you beat him.
But as long as you watch out for the spikes, just bounce off his head. Feat accomplished. Order of Quarters. But just watch out for the spikes and keep blasting with Chaos Spheres, and you will wipe him up in no time flat. But alright, there we go. That is the Forgotten Ship, the lair of the Polar Knight. And Shovel Knight has earned himself another well-deserved night of rest.
I say so.
See you tomorrow, Shovel Knight. Rest well.
Thank you for everything you've done.
And wake up! Moving forward, we are making tons of progress here. We are almost to the end, actually. We have got one more night of the Order of No Quarter, and then we can finally take on the final rush, the Tower of Fate. But before we do any of that, it looks like the Black Knight is... Sorry about that. No, I truly apologize. I'm sorry, man.
I forgive you.
Thank you. It looks like the Black Knight has come to play. Let's see what he wants this time. Now, since you have a little girly voice, why don't you do the Enchantress?
Shut up, man!
Just kidding.
With you by my side, Black Knight.
Oh, okay, hold on.
With you by our side, Black Knight, true domination is within our grasp.
You kind of made up the word there.
Yeah,
she said dominion.
I'm sorry.
Domination's good, man. That's what she's trying. She's trying to force her dominatrix nature on the entire valley. And now we haven't seen the Black Knight since the first episode of my Let's Play. And if you guys remember, he's kind of like a Shovel Knight clone. He's Shovel Knight's dark doppelganger. So I give him kind of the same voice as Shovel Knight, except with a little more menace. I beg of you, take my words to heart. Your safety is my only concern. And then she blows up.
Because she doesn't like
Safety.
feelings.
She doesn't like feelings or safety. Was that the Enchantress? Tell me what you! Haven't you tired of this charade? Stay out of this! You never were one to blindly follow Black Knight. But the Order and the Enchantress must be stopped. Fool! You're headed down a ruinous path. The only path I seek leads to the Tower of Fate, and I will reach it. Never! Steal thy shovel! And we are up against the Black Knight once again. And just like before, we are going to utilize our relics to put the hurting on our good buddy here. What are you laughing at? You think something's funny? Is it you getting slapped around? Dude, that's what's happening. There we go. Just let the Black Knight's got some awesome chivalry skills, but he's nothing compared to the mighty Shovel Knight.
Usually you're cheating using your items.
I'm not cheating. He's using magical dark powers. I'm using my relics. Boom! Defeated yet again, Black Knight. Can you not see the arrow of your wings? You must follow the path of righteous chivalry. And then he runs away because like, hey man, ain't nobody got time for that. Boom.
Then he blows up.
And then he blows up. Alright, but there we go. So that is our second encounter with the Black Knight. And we've got one stage left. The legendary flying machine, Lair of the Propeller Knight. He is generally the last knight in the... He's generally the last knight of the Knights of the Order of No Quarter, or the Butts of No Quarter. If, the Butts of the Order of No Quarter. If you're generally playing the game normally. And his stage is the one I disliked the most when I first played this. You remember when I first played this stage? I died so many times.
Tell them the story of your rage.
The story of my rage! And my rage at the machine.
Yeah.
Anyways, we are going through this. Generally at this point in the game, you have most, if not all, of the relics, so it's not going to make too much of a difference now. But we do have the propeller dagger, and I am going to abuse that. Let's get shoveling! Even though I disliked Propeller Knight's stage because it was so hard for me at first, I do love the music. I think his stage is probably one of the best songs.
Because he's Airman?
It's basically Airman. This whole stage is basically Airman. What are you doing? Stay away from me. But yeah, as you can see from the first two rooms alone, this stage is a whole lot of pitfalls. And now the first time I played through it, I actually beat this stage without getting the propeller dagger, which I think I deserve a round of applause for that. Oh, no round of applause? Alright.
No, well... there you go.
Thank you. I felt I deserved it. Because I missed the part where you Stinkits! He's just like the snow wizards. They send out little balls of energy that break into smaller balls, and we already lost. Oh my gosh! I completely forgot to restore our Iker. Well, nothing to it but to do it. But I beat this stage without picking up the propeller dagger, which I give myself props for because this stage is so much easier with the propeller dagger. Oh, I hate these guys.
Flying ninjas. That's right.
Those guys will be the bane of your existence here. And this statue, pay close attention to it. It's going to be really important. And that's why he's really important. This is one of the tougher mini-bosses, so I just say screw it and give him the war horn, because ain't nobody got time for that. Remember, no enemy, no matter how strong, can stand up to the mighty war horn. Oopsie.
Unless it's a boss.
Unless it's a boss. But even they take serious damage from it.
Do they?
Yeah, they do.
Oh.
It's just generally not worth it because it'll cost you 20 MP and it'll take like only a full heart away. We're going to use a combination of the cannonballs and the airstreams here. And remember, when in doubt, definitely just utilize that. Oh, come on! Spikes. When in doubt, use the phase locket. And yeah, now you've finally seen the rats with the propellers attached to them. Now, do you understand what I mean by when I say it's like a mad scientist just holding a rat in one hand?
Yes.
If anything, I kind of reconcile it to being Plague Knight. No, it was Plague Knight, since he's like the scientist, along with Tinker Knight of the Knights of the Order of the Quarter. So I imagine he was just like one day, I'm gonna fuse these things. I'm gonna fuse a rat and a propeller.
Didn't really fuse them good.
He just took a rat and like took a propeller and duct taped it and called it fusion. Because why not? Nice try, Dad.
I guess that's really all they could do back in the day.
What? Yeah, that's fusion. Alright, so we're gonna see if we can make our way all the way back to where we were before without too much trouble. Go away. I hate those guys so much. I hate them so much. Get prepared for the propeller knight in here. These guys are really acrobatic and they move super fast, so it can kind of make them a little bit on the difficult side to fight. So I just go ahead and give them a face full of reward. Alright. Wait for him to show up. Give him the flame wand. Then slowly make our way forward. We'll go ahead and equip the phase lock in here, so.
Now do be careful.
Joey, be very careful. I knew I was going to make that, but I'd rather be safe than sorry. Alright, now this is an interesting little trap. You have to look at you see the cannonballs going up? Watch where they explode. See how the three of them explode over towards the right-hand side? That's because there's a platform hidden underneath you. You have to use the cannonballs to judge the distance. Woo! But you get it right, you get a ton of treasure and your life. And it's always nice to have your life. Now I'm just going to go ahead and cheat and use the phase lock to get past this because ain't nobody got time for that. And looks like we're making our way to the first mini boss here. Now for these guys, you just want to make sure that you're not on the ground when they land. Because it'll cause you to stagger, and then the bomb will drop on top of you and cause massive damage. Alright, so there we go. The first mini boss is completed, meaning we've got a save checkpoint coming up soon. Got to time this right. Actually, where is the save point? It's supposed to be a save point here. What if I missed it?
Oh, you can't go back up to it.
Maybe not up, but no. Guess we just haven't reached it yet. They're really trying to screw you over on these last couple of stages. But anyway, this is where the propeller dagger is hidden. Let this guy give you a little boost. And then what you're going to want to do... Yep. You're going to want to call out the mobile gear. Shoot it down. And it'll block the airstream. And then just walk on across. And at the end of this room will be the propeller dagger waiting for you. I've already got it, so I'm not going to waste the time to go through that. Walk back out here. Now that's the room I missed the first time I played through this. Got to be careful with this part. Just time it, and there you go. Now this is another dangerous part. That's why. Uh-oh.
Oh, you only have one bar left. So
yep.
You better be careful.
There's a drop down. And I don't think you can destroy that guy before, nope, he's too high up. You kind of just have to time it. The little balls of energy will blow up the moment they get above you.
Why didn't you just jump and do the phase lock?
I was scared. Hey man, fear is a powerful motivator. Alright, so we do have to start over from the very beginning here, which irks me to no end, but anyway. Shouldn't take too long to get back there. I am starting to think I might have missed the save point because we should have run into it. Hop on across. Oh, come on. Really? That's it? You gonna play me like that? And I'm beginning to understand again why I said this was my least favorite stage. Even though it's probably one of the more well thought out stages. Certainly has one of the best soundtracks, one of the best background songs. Or stage themes, rather, is what I should say. Alright. Moving forward. Onward and upward. I was a little on the close side. We made it through. Thanks for jumping into that. I really appreciate it. Actually, you know what? Never broke these. Remember, Shovel Knight loves treasure. Alright, moving forward. You know, the developer of this game, Yacht Games Club, went on record as stating that this stage, I do believe, had Propeller Knight for their favorite. Which I can see why. They put a lot of effort into this stage. And a lot of effort into, just gonna whack these guys and let them come over. A lot of effort into trolling TBL. Drop down here. There we go. So that's what will happen if you don't jump inside. There we go. Main boss defeated. I'm still surprised there's no save point here. This is really where the checkpoints are.
It's probably a little further.
Forgot about this little treasure? Pretty much caught up to just about where we were before. Thank you, little friend. Oh, come on.
Wow.
Gotta get that timing right. Alright, we are gonna phase lock it our way right across here. Anytime I think that guy's about to hit me.
I was just thinking,
What's that?
why not use the propeller jacket?
Like that?
Yes.
And here's the hidden musical note for this stage. Apparently I didn't get it the last time I played. Excellent. Bounty's most amazing.
As long as that treasure already open.
Oh, because I hit it when I dropped over there. Please be a checkpoint. Yes, there we go. Alright, so there's the checkpoint for this stage. That is quite a ways in. Although this is as good a part as any, too. I hate this guy so much. This is as good a part as any to have it. That's right, don't run from it. Accept it. Moving on. We are about halfway through the stage here. Whew. No, you don't. And you know what the worst part of those guys is? What? If you move too far to the left, they'll respawn and come back. No, that's not something to laugh at. That's horrifying. Alright, now for this part, we have to utilize the cannonballs. You think you can do this part? I have faith in you. You can do it. You can do it too. You munga dunga. Alright, so you want to time it so that you're not getting pushed away by the air there. Go away, propeller rat. I find it's actually best to wait for this rat to pop up and then take him out, because he has a bad habit of showing up right at the last second and knocking you down to the pit below. So I push you on over and climb on up. Watch out for this part, the propellers will turn on. And you're going to want to hop over and move as quickly as you can. Pop up just like that. Now, that's for the norm. That guy is there to absolutely ruin your day, and no, I couldn't warhorn him. I didn't have enough MP.
I bet you could.
I didn't have enough MP. At least I think I didn't have enough MP. Let's just skip that guy over there. Start making our way over. Thankfully, though, it happened reasonably close to where we are. So it won't take too long. Oh no. And see, that's why I hate those guys. He air pushed me just the tiniest bit. Just the tiniest little bit. I know we've got a couple of them coming up here, so take those guys out. And see, that's what I mean. If dude, you looked away from the screen. If you move away to the left just a tiny little bit, they'll immediately respawn and just fly back over and push you away. Like, watch. See if I can keep it from doing it this time. See?
Yeah.
Think it's worth it? It is! Woo! That was made back some of our money. The stage here, wind pushing us away, beautiful silhouette of the Tower of Fate in the background. Wait for that guy to pop up. Gonna let the room fill up here. Whoop! Whew! That was close. Reach this part, hop on up. I really don't want to die again, because we're near the end. We've got like one big room left. They shouldn't have volunteered themselves for science.
Rats can't talk. Come on.
But they can still volunteer.
How?
By going to places where they're going to be inducted into science.
They can do that.
I don't know, those rats are pretty content flying around. They are flying directly towards me. Meaning,
they want you to help them.
And I am. I'm freeing them from their trap.
You monster.
Oh crap.
Well, I killed them.
Goodbye. Loser.
No, you only mad because he killed you.
He did kill me. Killed the crap out of us. Alright, you want to wait for this platform to move so that it doesn't push you inadvertently. Hop up here for the broken wall. and get glorious treasures.
What's smacking when you open your treasure? Is that like the lock?
Yeah, you're smacking the lock up.
Yeah.
Alright, here's pretty much the last big room of the game. Or not of the game, but of this stage. It is no joke, though. You gotta make sure that you're careful. You want to time it so that you land on the platforms or beneath them. Then just drop on down. Moving on to the next part. Now this one is just as devious. You get a gust of wind that pushes you forward, in which case you have to move along or against it, keep yourself from running into spikes. Oh jeez. Whew! Phase lock it.
Whoever knew that would work.
Use the phase locket, people. It will save your life. Alright, we should be getting towards the end here. And there we go. Food there if you're not on New Game Plus mode. We are about to take on the Propeller Knight. Hopefully, we can take him out without too many issues. We'll see. Alright, now Propeller Knight, he's kind of a suave, debonair kind of dude. And he speaks French, sort of. So I try to imagine as French an accent as I can, but I'm going to really need to take a drink of water before. Woo! Alright, I'm ready. I'm ready. You ready?
I'm ready.
Ah, ma petite blue friend. The sunset. She is beautiful, no? Get down here and face me, you gyroscopic jester. Oh, so rude. My crew, they were not hospitable? My ship, was she not magnificent? I'm not here to be entertained. I must reach the Tower of Fate. All business, no pleasure. Such a shame. Very well then. On guard! Alright, so there we go. Now, Propeller Knight is an interesting villain. He pretty much sticks to these thrusts. He likes to thrust you. If you're wearing the Dynamo Mail, he is an insanely easy boss. You can just Dynamo Mail the crap out of him. Every once in a while, he will jump in the air like this and start calling his ships in the background to destroy the battlefield and summon bombs. Oh, and there we go. We took a dive off the cliff. But generally when he does that, just switch right over to the throwing anchor and start tossing those at him. It'll take him a couple seconds to call in the ship. And that will, hold on, no, we're going to stick with Flame One. And that'll give you more than enough time to start blasting away. Oh, Flame One doesn't do any damage.
I love how you just did that wing for you to come down.
Yeah, it'll follow you around and try that.
Good thing this isn't like Smash, when you go up you die.
Yeah, Star KO.
Yeah, you just easy in there.
Yeah, when he knocks these bombs towards you, just do like so. Just knock them away from you once at a time.
Corner.
See, that's what you have to watch out for there. When the ship starts to use multiple attacks, it'll drop bombs and shoot cannonballs at you. Just stay calm and keep throwing projectiles at them. You'll beat them in no time. You can actually use the propeller dagger too.
Why not use the knuckles?
I wanted to duel him. The dust knuckles are great for him though, because they'll make you invulnerable when you're trying to. Hold on. They make you invulnerable when you're trying to. Oh, come on! But using the dust knuckles will make you invulnerable when he's thrusting at you. So they're a good idea if you can time it right. But they generally don't deal as much as the chaos sphere, because the chaos sphere hits multiple times. Wait for him to fly back over here.
I still find that like very.
Oh, come on! What hit me?
One of the cannonballs to the right.
Was it the cannonball or was it the sword?
It was the cannonball.
He was one hit away from falling. Ah! No worries though. We'll take him down. He does take recoil damage from the I will take a little bit of recoil from the dust knuckles, so probably it's best to use those. Wait for him to fly back over. And there we go. Even knocked the little rose out of his mouth. No matter how many times I fall, I'll always come back for justice. Shovel justice. Anyways, there we go. The Flying Machine and Propeller Knight have been defeated. Took way longer than it should have, but that's just what happens. Voice is getting a little tired, man. Alright, now that that is defeated, Shovel Knight has earned himself another night's rest. I wonder what he'll dream about tonight. Shield Knight, my booty! Save her! And again, you can do this in a variety of ways. I'm trying not to waste too much MP on these guys. You want to wait until the screen gets completely full of enemies, and then blast them with the War Horn. Uh-oh. Really? Really?
That's what happened.
Oh, come on. I didn't even realize you had health in the dreams. Shield Knight. Don't worry, you'll be seeing her. My booty! You'll be seeing her real soon, buddy. Alright, but there we go. That is the final night in the Order of No Quarter. You can see the fog of war there clearing up. And we are just about at the end of the game here. You can see all we got left is a Tower of Fate entrance, and then, who knows? That's right, now we're going to head back to the Truffle Pond, pick ourselves up some Ichor of Restoration. And then an Ichor of Boldness. I find this combination to pretty much be the best. That way, generally try to hold on to it until I get to a boss room. And then once that happens, we utilize the Ichor of Restoration so we can get our magic and stuff back, and then the Ichor of Boldness to just go to town on the boss. Alright? We are at the Tower of Fate's entrance. Keep on digging, or get digging, or whatnot.
Let's get digging.
Now these stages aren't too long, but they are absolutely treacherous.
Because they have all the
types of enemies, all the types of traps. Like there's one part here in the Tower of Fate where it's oh man, you have to avoid these walls. Whew, barely made it. But the walls are moving around, yeah, like they can crush you. Even on like some of the game cheat modes, like Super Shovel Knight mode, you can still die.
Just like in the Tinker Knight stage when you got crushed.
Yeah, pretty much like that. This stage is a lot like Wily's Castle from Mega Man 2. As a matter of fact, I'm pretty sure that's what it's based on. Oops.
Yeah.
Gosh, I love the propeller dagger. Alright, we're at our first mini boss here. You just stand right here. Only the fireballs will miss you. Making this mini boss a little on the easy side. But again, no food for you. You can see the game, or Shovel Knight's theme is playing. Supposed to symbolize an epic final rush towards the game's ending boss, which it certainly is. This is the part I was talking about with the moving walls. This is an absolutely devious set of traps that is very hard to navigate through. This is generally where most people are going to be having trouble with the Tower of Fate. I remember the first time I did this, it was, oh my gosh, so unyieldingly difficult. It's so much more difficult than every other part of the game. Make sure you manage your space there.
Told you the locking.
Because utilizing the phase lock, it doesn't keep you safe from getting crushed or dropping off cliffs.
You would think it does.
Now, this part you really have to time yourself. You need to start running immediately. Make it over to the side here. Stop right here in the middle. Do not go one step further. Then drop down here with the spikes. You'll find yourself a scroll. You're going to want to stop here. And you got to move as quick as possible. Get down here, break that platform, or break that block, so that the platform doesn't crush you. And then generally, if you've made it this far, congratulations, you got through the most difficult phase of the Tower of Fate. Don't even pay those guys any mind. Just give them the straight up Warhorn. There we go, we've got ourselves our first checkpoint. Made our way to King Knight's precious chandeliers. And then you'll meet these guys. These are brand new enemies. They are Shadow Samurai. This is the only place in the game where you'll find them. Gotta be careful here. What you want to do is drop down. Oops. Forgot to change my weapons. That works. Oops. You can make this jump without the propeller dagger. Oh, but I prefer to use the propeller dagger just because it makes things easier. Crazy Shinobi Shadow Samurai. There we go. Once you've done that, just hop on across. Make your way to the room with the Shadow Archers. These guys are even more annoying than the Samurai version.
So, where did you get the fire wand from?
The fire wand you get from earlier in the game. Whew! It might not have been worth it to do that, but you know what? We don't even have enough of this. Oh, it's ice! I forgot that that platform is made of ice, so if you take one step, it's going to push you forward even more. Although, that area right there that we were in was right near the end. That didn't crush me. And what comes next is a trope of all old school platforming games. But it is going to be definitely a treat for you guys to see, because I am going to die all over the place in that. And it'll be It'll be quite the challenge for me to get through it. Get out of here. Alright. No point in going for the food down there because, of course, as usual, the food is just probably going to be a bomb. Got plenty of MP this time. I'm just going to go ahead and use the phase locket. Jump on up. And here we are. It's a knife storm. Well, I guess Shovel Knight's immune to poison then. Little truffle pond here. Scared him away. No lightning for you to use as a guide this time. These guys are all over. Oops. Didn't actually mean to do that, but you know what? It works. Of course, be blue area, but not today. Nobody has time for you. Get out of here. Now, some of these platforms are actually pitfall traps. The way you tell is look at the platform I'm standing on. Notice anything different? It looks like grass growing off it, but it's the water bouncing off of it. So you want to look for the platforms that have water bouncing off of them, and then flip over on them. Once you've done that, you'll make your way to the checkpoint, meaning we've got nothing but a boss fight coming up. I think I'm going to go ahead and take a dive in this one because I want to approach it at full HP. Anyways, this is our third encounter with Black Knight. Again, who shares the same voice as Shovel Knight. Shovel Knight, stop your meddling and turn back now. This is your last chance. I will reach her, Black Knight, even if I have to go through you. Oh no, it's the Enchantress. Enchantress, say your line. Say your line, Enchantress.
Shut up, Shovel Knight! Black Knight, what are you guarding my... Oh. Yeah. Black Knight, are you guarding my tower? Have you finally decided to join us?
No, bitch.
You may kneel and pledge your loyalty now.
Oh, I like where this is going. For the last time, I answer to no one.
Very well. Here's a tiny taste of the power you spurned.
You spurned.
Yeah.
Yeah, you did good. Let's all give him a round of applause.
Yup.
And then she blew up.
Yep.
Black Knight! I warned you to stay away! Uh-oh. So Black Knight has obviously lost his mind again. And, I cannot think of a better way to die.
That was hilarious.
To die than that. We were planning on dying there because, I wanted to restart with full health so we can take on this powered-up version of the Black Knight. Now, I'm not aware if he, nope, he still doesn't reflect the Chaos Spheres. Alright, Vile, calm down. Vile being, of course, the Mega Man X villain.
Mm-hmm. And now you have wings.
Yes, this is Black Knight's new powers.
His true form.
Actually doesn't make him any more difficult to fight.
I'm guessing you should probably stay away from those.
Yeah, you don't want to touch the big black things. You want to use them to bounce up and get on his head. Like that. Oh. I was trying to let him drop down so I could flip over on him.
You got Meteor Smash.
I got Meteor Smash. No one Meteor Smashes Shovel Knight.
Well, Black Knight did.
You mad because I'm styling on you?
Is that what he's saying on you?
Yeah, that's what Black Knight's saying. He got his I got touched by the crazy enchantress powers. And
That can go many ways.
now he's styling on people. This is his way of saying screw you. Screw you, Chaos Spheres. Oh, you know, I just realized?
You have dreams.
I have icons. Yeah. I'll have to... fiddle around with the silly Black Knight. What? That deals 2 hearts of damage? Really?
I guess so.
Okay, so we're just gonna have to stop dicking around with Black Knight, huh?
Yeah.
I would use the Ichor of Boldness, but I want to hold on to that. See, if I were using the Dynamo Mail, I'd be able to cause some massive damage to him. Dynamo Mail is probably the best armor in the game. Oops. Didn't think I'd need it, but I figured I'd try it anyway. For chivalry. I told you we were gonna pull it all out, Black Knight. You couldn't handle it.
You're right, you couldn't handle it.
You couldn't handle it. This has gone far enough. Whatever you've been trying to do, you can't reach her. You may be right. She may already be lost. But I can't let go of hope. By now, surely you... surely you see who I'm trying to save. I do. Do you know a way to bring her back? I haven't tried anything beyond words. Her magic is so powerful. I didn't have the courage. Go. Just don't hurt her, or you'll have to answer to me. I don't know what you think you're getting from Shield Knight, but I got it first. Alright, so that is the entrance to the Tower of Fate, meaning we have got one more step before we face off against the end of the game, the Tower of Fate Ascent. But we used up a potion, so we're going to go ahead and go restock that right now. And this is going to be probably the last section of this Let's Play. We have finally made it to the end. It took way longer than it should have. But you know what? I'm happy I did it. How about you? You happy you did it?
I'm happy that you did it.
Indeed. You ready to take down the Ascent part of the Tower of Fate and destroy the Enchantress?
My body is ready.
My body is ready. Alright, here we go. It's shoveling time. Now this part actually doesn't take too long, so let's go ahead and barrel through it. Remember I showed you this part when I was in Super TBL or Super Shovel Knight mode?
Yeah.
It's underwater here, so you want to be careful. Uh-oh. Oh, come on. Whew. Thank you, momentary invulnerability. You can actually cheat through the majority of this part right here by just using the phase locket to get past all the spikes. Want to watch your jump height there. You don't want to get hit. Moving forward. Alright. Now this is the part where it sort of puts everything you've learned to test. I'll have to use every bit of my skills. Give these guys the throwing anchor. Just to knock them off the platforms. Get them out of my hair. Now you actually can skip jumping at this part and just Utilize the good old-fashioned dust knuckles. Make sure you watch out for the slimes here. Let them drop down into that pit, and then take them all out with one shot. Falco would be proud. Make sure you're watching the parts above you so you can dodge the fire. Then drop on down. Generally there's food right there, but of course, we don't need food. We're on New Game Plus. Alright. Now this looks a little more difficult than it is, but just utilize the platform to block all incoming attacks and destroy the enemies. As long as you time it right. Uh-oh. Which is not what I did. I did not time it right. As a matter of fact, I got scared and decided to try to style on that Shadow Samurai. So we got uh-oh. Whew, that was way too close. I failed to take into account the fact that the platform would block my descent. But that won't deter me. Moving on. There we go. Again, we're just gonna skip these guys. Ooh. Oh man, so close. So very close. We can actually skip a lot of the fights in this part. Just have to be brave. There we go. There's an enemy that pops up here. Watch yourself when you're dropping down. I'll see if we can do this the right way. Let that guy drop to his demise. Now, generally for this part, the timing of it is pretty forgiving, but if you're having a problem with it, just use the phase locket. Pretty much the same thing for this. Just like that. Make sure you take that guy out, because he will screw you over. I'm probably going to have to take him out again because I dropped down, but thankfully, our little rainbow bridge here, our Bifrost, will work just fine. There we go. There's a hidden platform up here, so make sure you get this. And that contains the hidden note for this stage. Alright, moving on. Onto the Tinker Knight section. Again, if you're having problems with this, just utilize the phase locket. And this is where things get dicey. Anytime there's moving platforms and a scrolling wall, it's terrifying. You do have to move through this quickly, so I would just recommend again using the phase locket just to make sure you have a leg up, a little bit of a handicap. There's the second musical piece for the stage. Oh no, and that's what will happen if you don't. But that's what the second musical piece is. And now again, see, on a normal... Oh, we held over too far. On a normal game, we would have already passed one of the checkpoints, but since this is New Game Plus, it's essentially hard mode. So there's only one checkpoint on this stage, and I think we were about to reach it. Oh, this is dangerous. Danger is my middle name. Hopefully it won't take us too long to get back there. Major props to the people who speed run New Game Plus in this game and just get through it without a hassle. You guys are true pros. Easy peasy. Got a little thirsty there. Of course, there's another enemy hidden in there. Move forward. A little bit of bad timing on my part there. Gotta be more careful. Let him drop off. Thinking about fishing, but I've already got the Iker set up. Oh, come on! Maybe I should have fished. I didn't expect him to actually hit me. I tell you, it is frustrating in this mode when you get this far in the game and then you get this far in a game, or get this far in a stage that's this far in the game, and then you have that kind of crap happen. Definitely frustrating. But I suppose that's what it's all about. You gotta play super careful. I just apologize to the viewers because, oh man. In a normal Let's Play, I can just edit out the parts where I failed. Can't do that on a live stream. See if we can get it right this time. Hopefully I don't have this many problems when we get to the game's final boss. Alright, moving on. Get them all bunched up together and give it one good last four. And then drop into that a little bit. Then, away we go. No time for shenanigans today. It's a good thing the Bifrost here doesn't really... Uh-oh. Doesn't really have too many issues with fire. Oh, really? Come on now. The platform gave out from beneath me. Oi. I swear, this game in New Game Plus mode just becomes a troll. Like, that becomes its purpose, to troll you. Worst part is this particular stage isn't even that long. It's like maybe a 3 to 5 minute run stage. I swear I'm gonna have to put in annotations and video skip links so people can just skip all the times that I failed and get in on the times where I succeeded. It doesn't help that at this point in the game, everything deals like 2 full bars of damage. Meaning you really can't afford to get hit. I utterly hate those guys. I really do. Alright. Thankfully we made it over this time. You want to utilize the phase locket if you get a little too close to the spikes there. You can also utilize the phase locket to skip the enemies in this one. Oh, come on! Forgot there was an extra jump on the side there. If this is frustrating for you, try to imagine how frustrating it is for me. When you're moving slow and trying to be safe, it takes so long to get back to that point. At the very least, I've really learned this stage. And there we go. Alright. Really wish there was food hidden in there. Let the shadow douche fall. We hit the rainbow bridge. Rainbow Puke Bridge, excuse me. You actually don't need to. Oh, come on! was going to say, you actually don't need to rise all the way up there to the top. It's actually better if you wait and sit at the bottom before passing it over. So what is that, like time number 10? 11, 12, 13, 14, 15? I swear, this is getting to the point of where Propeller Knight stage was for me the first time I played. Where it's like, beat it and never again. You know what I might start doing? If I fail again, I might like do a time skip on the live stream. I forgot I could do that. I can skip ahead so that it'll look like the stream has stopped for you guys for a couple seconds, and then it'll immediately come back up whenever I choose to reset the video feed. I might do that. That way we can just start the stream back up whenever I finally reach wherever it is we're going. Little close there. Well, this was totally worth the price of admission. Sitting on top of the Fire Mage's head. Fire, go past one more time. With the shovel. There we go. And of course, this guy comes down and flies right into you. That is why the moment you see those guys, you wreck them. Alright, so I'm going to pause the stream here, and we'll cut back in when I reach the... Alright, and we are back in the area right before we keep running into our glorious fails. Hopefully we can manage to avoid that this time around. I'll tell you what, man, these walls are absolutely devious.
Oh dear.
Yeah, it's a real Mega Man thing. Welcome back, by the way. He didn't make too much noise exiting, but my little brother went off to grab himself something to eat, and he's finally made his way back in here. Yeah, screw this part of the game, my brother. Screw it. This is actually where you pick up the next scroll for this stage. This part right here is tricky. That's why it's tricky. See what I'm talking about?
Yeah, it is.
It drops you, it pushes you down before you get a chance to hop up. And then because this is a New Game Plus mode, which is basically hard mode, it starts you all the way back at the beginning of the stage. So everything you just saw me go through, I had to go through all of it all over again. Like, until I realized this is supposed to be adding to the challenge of the game, but at this point it just kind of feels like a big middle finger to me. Like the game's just saying, you played me for such a long amount of time, screw you. But I suppose this is supposed to be the most difficult stage in the game for a reason. It certainly lives up to that.
Yeah.
Not too worried about conserving MP right now, so I'm going to go ahead and blast through some of these areas. Let these guys drop down. Stomp over them. Make sure you mind the fire. There's one hidden slime right here. Yeah, but when you left, I went through this like at least 15 times, it felt like. I just kept dying at the stupidest stuff.
At least you're almost back.
Yeah, but you know, it doesn't get any easier. I realize we're playing on hard mode, but I feel like... Uh-oh. Ha! Gotcha, loser. But I feel like, you know, they could have thrown us a little bit of a bone here, and at least given us a checkpoint. Yeah. Which, really, there is a checkpoint, like, somewhere around this spot, like, I think right after this section. They're supposed to visit. There's usually a checkpoint on normal game modes, but not on New Game Plus. Wait for this guy to come over. He will screw you over unless you take care of him immediately. There we go. So, drop down from my Bifrost there. Rainbow Bridge. I'm not even going to play any games with this, so... Alright, here we go. Although I'm pretty sure this is the end. This is like the end of this stage right here. Yeah. But it's a really long climbing section.
Always, I mean not always, but you have to worry about the camera going up too, not just the walls.
Yeah. And you have to get through that part really quickly, because if you don't, you get screwed by the blocks. Thank you, exploding rats. Uh-oh. Alright. What? Ooh. Alright, so we've made our way up to the final section here. It took about long enough. 3 bombs for the picking. And finally, the checkpoint, which of course you guys know what's coming next. The boss rush. This is a staple of old school games everywhere. There's always a boss rush at the end. To the great chagrin of Shovel Knight. Ugh. Treasure Knight. Okay, now remember Treasure Knight has the kind of Russian accent, so now this is rich. King Knight. Now, I gave King Knight kind of a sissy voice in the original episode, and I've been waiting for this moment to tell you guys. I actually came up with another voice for King Knight, one that I think suits him a whole lot better. And hold on, I gotta take a drink before I try this. Alright, I'm ready. Who let this peasant in here to spoil our sumptuous supper? That's right, King Knight is totally Sean Connery. I'll be surprised that you yet again set foot where you don't belong. We should punish you! You're in deep now. I feel like that was good, but he should have something after that, like immediately. You're in deep now. We want a rematch.
My new plans have no flaws. You can't win this time.
Can't I, Tinkerknight?
No!
As in the French. The Battle Royale's in. Marvelous. Who will go first? Pass the salt. And of course, Polar Knight, as cool as ever. Oh, and Polar Knight wants to go first. Which means...
I didn't choose that.
I didn't choose this, I said pass the salt. There you go. If you hit the snowballs back at him when he's running and he's not ready for them, they'll actually cause damage. But generally, just stick to the.
I say you have a phase up in the money.
No, just stick to the good old Chaos Orbs and you're done. Now, I wonder if this is going to be a bomb. That's a real FU if it is. Oh, screw you, Yacht Club Games. Oh.
Well, you have a potion for him, so...
Yeah.
That is a little unfair, though. Even for this party.
Well, I mean, they wanted it to be hard mode, I suppose. This, since there's going to be no healing in between these boss fights, like there usually is.
You have to be very careful.
You have to be really careful here. Once I've used up all my MP now. Just have to play it careful. He's just about done. He's gonna toss it over here. Go ahead and hop out of his way. And there we go. Bowler Knight and the dastardly evil Spectre defeated. And Moon Knight, what? You what? Oh, they gave me first time. Oh, okay. Thank you. Thank you, based game. Now see that right there, I'm trying to catch the Chaos Spheres behind the wall.
Yeah.
That's what you want to do. You want to try to get these Chaos Spheres behind the wall with them. You just gotta time it right. Like I said, if you can get the Chaos Spheres behind the walls that he calls up, you will absolutely wreck house. You what? Sorry, you troll. Alright, now if I'm right, they're probably not going to go speed this time. Oh, Plague Knight, and we definitely need to heal for Plague Knight. He's uh-oh. He can deal, I think, 2 HP of damage in one hit. Thankfully. I could just try to spam the alchemy point on him, but when in doubt, Chaos Spheres. Woo! Explosions.
Get that on that dude.
And goodbye to Plague Knight. Who's next? Come on, Treasure Knight. Get up here. Get up. Oh, Tinker Knight. Hello, Tinker.
I'll crush you!
I will crush you!
I'll crush you!
I love how they're all just sitting there eating and watching us.
Yep.
Dude, it's at times like this where I wish I had the Dynamo Mail. Oh, come on! He reversed his jump.
So, okay, so when you first fight someone, they're gonna spawn a bomb, and then the second time,
The second of the two fights will always be food and magic. And it's pulling that again.
Yeah.
Although, don't take that to heart. The order is randomized every time you fight these guys. Taking a little too much damage here. There we go. Bowler Knight's defeated. Although, like I said, I took too much damage there.
Yeah,
the next is Spectre Knight. That's alright, because I can dodge most all of Spectre Knight's attacks. Upset that one. Oops. Lucky jump. Ooh. Too close. Here. Drop down. There we go. Oh, thank you. Alright, one more hit and that ought to do it. There we go. Now drop down, drop down, drop down. No, no, don't pose, Shovel Knight. Oh, great. And he's standing right on top of the food. Look at that. That's not even fair.
That's hilarious.
Even, no, that's not hilarious. That's not even fair. Ah. And I used up my Ichor of Renewal. So all I've got is my Ichor of Boldness. I want to save that for someone like Treasure Knight's final form.
Oh, yeah, Treasure Knight.
They're not Treasure Knight, but Tinker Knight.
Yeah. And it's always going to be Poker Knight now.
the not-so-friendly Viking.
Yeah.
He's got way too big of a hitbox on that drop. Meaning I take way too much. Oh, and it's Treasure Knight. You know what? We're gonna have to use it. Hyper boldness.
You gotta be careful.
Alright, Treasure Knight defeated. Who's next? Oh, great. Propeller Knight. Literally. Okay. We reached the food, so we're good. You can't call your ship in here. This is a no-fly zone. Clearly a no-fly zone.
Be careful of the camera.
Well, there's no cannons in this fight, thankfully. It's just all bombs. Problem is, though, he deals a ton of damage. Uh-oh. Oh, come on! I was way out of the radius for that bomb. Way out of the radius for it. Let's see, I can't quit the stage and go get more hikers, because,
You'd have to do it all over.
I'd have to do the entire thing all over. Oh, Plague Knight, huh? How you doing? Oops. Let's switch items. Just kind of have to hope I don't get screwed on the order of the knights. One down. With only 4 MP left. Wonderful. Oh! That's the one guy who's easiest to beat when I actually have some MP. Really?
Do we just keep doing that?
I don't know. I've never actually had him continue to just kick stuff.
Yeah.
That didn't look right. That was like right to you?
No, it didn't. You probably could have just kept hitting him on the good.
I don't know, maybe. Dude, that's so janky. He's got such a huge hitbox on that drop, and the game pushes him in front of you. You have to reverse your roll like that. Alright, who's next? All Knight. Okay. Alright, you shouldn't have a hitbox on that. Uh-oh. What? Really?
Crushed.
I got crushed by the blocks. I was doing so well right there. He had like 1 heart left. Ugh. The frustrations of a Let's Play. One down. 6 to go. Alright, at least we got the easy one this time. Little slip up there. Should know to drop down.
And sometimes it does look like they're a little too fast to attack before you can get the food.
Well, it depends on who gets summoned first. Like, the game keeps dicking around with me and putting me up against Propeller Knight. And he starts out in the middle. How is that not a hit? And that's
At
the
least
problem.
after this, they should become food.
Yeah, let's go break this.
Yeah, now if only enemies could actually drop food.
No, but they do drop magic. I am thankful for that. Fight me, coward! Oh, see, that's ridiculous. It shouldn't be that. Oh, come on. No chance to dodge on that one.
Your distance!
Stay back! Stay back! Keep your distance! But yeah, you know, the previous times, you get food on the second round. Oh, it's Tinker Knight. I can't remember what he takes the most damage from. But he liked that. But it kept dicking around with me and summoning, you know, what's his name?
Yeah,
Propeller Knight immediately after. Just like before, it was easy to do as long as you remember the pattern. Make sure you move over on the shoulder pads there. Yeah, you know, when they summon Propeller Knight, and I've got no health left and I need to pick up food, literally the first thing that guy does is thrust from the middle. Alright, there we go. Tinker Knight defeated. And, alright, Polar Knight's up next. That's good. You have to watch out for the bomb there. Alright. Who's next? Who's next? Who's next? Mole Knight. Really?
wow.
Cheating! Cheating! Get out of the way!
We got it.
Okay. Alright, I gotta pause. I gotta take a breath there. Alright. I got this. I wish the bombs hurt him.
Yeah.
Got him. There we go. Picture perfect. Alright. Everybody else I think I can take pretty easily. Untouched, yeah! You cannot defeat the power of justice. Oh, except maybe it's Respecting that. Oh, an A and B. That was supposed to be an attack.
Gotta be careful.
Yes, I do. I play the patience game with Spectre Knight.
Yeah.
If I don't have projectiles, I'm just going to sit back here, wait for him to disappear, and then reappear. I don't want to get hit.
Understandable.
No magic, really? They gotta do me dirty like that, Spectre, man. Because I don't want to die. There you go. Ah, slower throw. What?
Wow.
Oh, come on. Oh, you've got to be kidding me. Are you kidding me? This game cheats.
This game does cheat.
This game is cheating. It is totally cheating me out of my glorious victory here. That was perfectly timed. How did that miss? You know what the worst part is?
What?
Now I have to go through Propeller Knight all over again.
Yep.
Alright, so it's Treasure Knight. He's somebody I can get through pretty quickly. And there we go, Treasure Knight defeated. Who's next? Bowler Knight. Alright, excellent. Bowler Knight I can get through pretty easily as well. Let's go get rid of this bomb. Eat that. Alright, who's next? I can take about one hit. Mole Knight, alright. Alright, we got a little bit of health restock. There we go. You see how I got one of the balls that are trapped behind him? Yeah. That's what you want to try to do. You want to try to get the Chaos Orb trapped behind him. Hey, I jumped. Make sure you're careful, Mole Knight. Flames don't really deal that much damage, but they do hurt. Should have excavated for good, Mole Knight. Alright, so I'm on, what, my third one now? Oh, great! The guy who can take down 2 hearts in 1 hit. That's not even fair! That's not even fair! And I can't go for the food because he spawns in the middle.
Yeah, that's right.
This filthy game cheats. Yacht Club
I
game.
guess it's always gonna be Proto Knight every time you're about to die.
Every time I'm about to die and I need to eat.
Yes.
Yacht Club games, you created a cheating game.
Maybe you should start being Proto Knight first.
Just get him out of the way.
Yeah. Then maybe Proto Knight.
You know, it also doesn't help that I'm not using the Dynamo Mail.
I guess.
Like you have to see the Dynamo Mail for how good it is. The ability to double bounce off of an enemy's head and then hit him with an automatic charge strike is just too good. Alright, we got Mole Knight now. Oh, we missed our chance.
What, to get the food?
No, to hit him with a Chaos Sphere. Also, I don't think he should be invincible when he does this attack. Totally fair. Ah! You know, I can only imagine doing this on a speedrun mode, which is where you move faster, but it's a one-hit kill.
Oh yeah.
Oh, Plague Knight. Okay.
Where do you get the Chaos Sphere from?
Chaos Spheres? You
Yeah.
get them from,
King Knight Sphere, right?
I don't know. I don't quite remember. You don't get them from Plague Knight stage. It might have been King Knight stage. Stop jumping, you douche. See, Plague Knight's not that strong, but the freaking jumping around. Oh, wonderful.
And I doubt that's good in there.
Now it's a bomb. Okay. I had to utilize the ultimate cheat hacksing there. Polar Knight. Wonderful. This is giving me a chance to get it. Wonderful. That went big. See, look at the hitbox on that. Yeah. I got hit while hitting him. Alright, who's next? Come on, Tinker Knight.
Yeah, that'd be great if the bomb could actually hit him.
I mean, that would at least balance it out a little bit, in my opinion. And look, like, you can't even shovel back his, you can't even shovel hit back his little screwdrivers. It just completely screws you over.
I bet you wish you had a fairy right now.
I really wish I had a fairy right now. I also really wish I had a potion.
Yeah.
It's like so very much epitomizes the rule of Isaiah. Don't get hit. Oh, come on. No, you don't get to enjoy a delicious dinner while I have to suffer through these crazy battles. Wonderful. Polar Knight. Oh, come on! I landed on the spikes. I bounced off his head and landed on the spikes. Sheesh. I think this is the longest it's ever taken me to beat this.
Maybe.
Oh, King Knight. Well, that's different. I stand no chance left. The courtrooms will be screaming my praise. The praise of the glorious King Knight. And as I say that, they begin to shout his praises. My crown! And your crown is gone. Alright, good. So 2 easy knights first. What? What hit me?
No.
Oh, you know what it was? One of the snowballs blew up and it sent out a little mini snowball.
Can it do that?
Apparently so. Ah! You know, it's super hard to stay frosty when you've got this happening to you. Look how much health I just took down from that.
I guess this is the game way of saying, man, you suck.
I don't suck, you're cheating.
Yeah, definitely. Look how much health you get, how much damage you're doing now with the same number of health.
No, that's just what that's what Chaos Spheres do.
Oh, I didn't know you were doing chaos spheres. I thought you were doing normal attack.
Yeah, you know, on this mode, enemies deal more damage to you.
Yeah.
So they're dealing more damage to me. I've got no health to heal myself, and I've got to defeat all of the Knights of the Order of No Quarter, while taking maximum damage from every single one of their attacks. Alright, now who's next? So I've got 1 heart left. The food's gonna spawn. Okay. As long as he doesn't swoop down for some reason. We are gonna play it oh so very safe.
Yeah, you shouldn't really use that much life instead.
Hopefully not. Curved it down. It's alright though. Hey, that shouldn't hit me.
Keep that.
Stay back!
Stay back!
Yeah, if you let him do the summon attack twice in a row,
Yeah.
like while there's already enemies out, he'll just destroy them. Oh, come on. The reason I'm not using magic is because I want to save my MP, but screw it. Hey! Get out of here. Alright, so who's next? Alright, depending on who's next, I should be able to heal. Okay, that'll work.
I don't think so, because there should be a bomb. Right? Oh, wait, yeah, I know what you mean now.
Come like it to me! Did that actually deal damage to him?
I have no idea. Maybe.
Sing of my praises! The praises of the glorious King Knight! Alright, we're looking good. Who's next? Who's next? Tinker Knight. Alright, so we can actually run from him. Try to deal a bit of damage to him before we crop that food open. And even though he's a neat little Tinker Knight. Oops, didn't even do that, but that'll work. Even he can deal a ton of damage to me. Because we are on hard mode, which means we take more damage from every single hit. Oh, come on. Alright, so Tinker Knight's first form is defeated, which means we're coming up on the second form.
You have to be careful about that so you don't have to lose too much HP.
Yeah, so with this form, I can either go through the whole thing without getting touched, or I can make one timing mistake and get thrashed. I lost my footing there, took some health. Gotta wait for the ball to bounce and catch up on it. And see, now my timing's all off. What the? Okay, that wasn't fair. Hey, look at that. That's not right.
So you're, what do you call it, that?
What? How did that hit me? Didn't I just drop shield drop on that?
No,
I swear, this game is just here to troll me at this point. And of course, you know, it doesn't save what boss you're on. Although, at least we're getting one of the tougher ones first. If I can get Propeller Knight first, I count that as a win. Alright, so we've got pretty much the toughest knight out of the way now. Propeller Knight is defeated. Oh, we're going straight with another tough one. Plague Knight. Plague Knight doesn't deal too much damage, but he jumps around a lot and tosses out multiple projectiles.
yeah, I hate it.
Meaning it's just a lot to keep track of. Not to mention he has these things which explode.
He's a jumper.
He's a flippy jumper. If you're not careful, that can happen to you. Oh, come on. There we go. Alright, so Plague Knight defeated. Depending on who's coming up next, we might have time to eat, we might not. Whoa, where's the food? Oh, I wonder if it's because I didn't break the food container.
Probably.
Oh, that's so messed up.
Huh.
Well. Well.
I guess that's just...
Oh! I was just going to try to stay like that forever. But that's so jacked up. We were supposed to get a food after defeating... Or, we were supposed to get actual food in the platter after defeating Plague Knight.
Actually, you know what? I was kind of thinking that you're, in order to get food the next time, that you're gonna have to break that open.
That's so ridiculous. So yeah, we were supposed to get food in that platter. For every 2 knights you defeat, the platter will give you food rather than a bomb. But it didn't give us food, it screwed us over and just gave us a bomb. Alright, well at least we're fighting one of the easier knights. The Order of No Quarter here. As long as you time your jump between his shoulder rocket pads, pretty easy to deal with. Want to wait for that first rocket to fire, then bounce off his head, and then bounce over to the left. And you'll bounce over the final shoulder mission missile. Lost our footing, but at least we didn't take any more damage. Just follow this really easy formula. Tinker Knight will be defeated in no time. Alright. Dude, this is taking way longer than I was expecting. I'm gonna feel so hyped when I finish this. I'll be like, done! Never play this game again! Although that isn't really fair to Shovel Knight. Shovel Knight is a fantastic game. Oops, didn't jump off in time. That's alright. We got another one of the easier knights in the Order of No Quarter. Right here. In Spectre Knight. Really easy to dodge, in fact. A little too quick there. Forgot about the enemy spawning. And there we go. Spectre Knight is defeated. Now, depending on who we're getting next, we might be able to... Okay, we're getting Shovel Knight next. Need some lead there. Still taking a little too much damage here. Out of MP. Oh, come on! One of the spikes on the floor caught me. That's not funny. Why would you laugh at that? Why in the world would you laugh at that?
No, no, no.
You know, this would be so much easier if I had an Iker. Which, you know, maybe I might be able to go back, if I die again, I might be able to go back to that previous room and head to the fishing spot that was on that stage.
You know what I was just thinking? Just like you, right when we actually finish this, I think I'm gonna be a little hyped too, because you've been doing this
I know, for so long.
a really long time now. All because it's not really that fair.
It's definitely not fair, but you know, they call it hard mode for a reason. It's definitely on the ridiculous side, though. Alright, I'm going to try to spare as much MP as I can. Yeah, I'm going to try to hold on to my MP. Just beat him with shovel attacks. How does one control his sight like that, Spectre Knight?
No.
Come on, at least you could have done was give me some MP. Oh, come on. Got double caught in there.
You do extremely have to be careful now.
Yep, gotta be extremely careful. There we go. Spectre Knight's defeated. Just in time, too. So who's coming up next? Mole Knight.
Nah, he's pretty quick.
He's pretty quick,
Oh yeah,
but
but he's gonna be over there.
not much of a problem. This time we're just going to be relying on the Dust Knuckles to take him down. What happened there?
You got, I don't know, somehow I'm just gonna stop trying to use these.
Alright, one more hit. Oh great, now it's just one more hit for me too.
And
Really?
What?
Wait, huh? What? Oh no, oh no, oh jeez, oh jeez. Okay, we gotta move, we gotta move, we gotta move.
He just does not want to.
Oh come on!
I don't know how you died, but
You mean-
still stay alive.
I'm gonna keep my word here. I'm gonna see if I can go back and find a fishing spot. Curse you, bomb foods. Oh no, I'm definitely not going to be able to go back and find anything. Ah, why does this game hate me? It could have at least, you know, left like a fishing spot right here, like an Iker spot. But nope, there is no respite in the Tower of Fate.
And with the Order of No Quarter.
And the Knights of the Order of No Quarter, they give no quarter.
So yeah, I guess if they would have left the fishing spot, that would have been given a quarter. So.
Yeah, it would have been giving someone quarter. And, you know, they say give no quarter.
But only a penny?
I don't even think they give you a penny. Stupid hitboxes.
It just really needs to go Propeller Knight first, and then Polar Knight second, or whatever.
Yeah, you know, if I can get Propeller Knight first, and then like Polar Knight second, or even King Knight or somebody second, I'd be able to deal with that. Really?
I don't even know what happened.
The glass blew up on me. How long has this stream been going on?
Who knows?
It's been going on for quite a while. We went through a ton of stages, beat a couple of extra stages, and now we're spending like 3 hours trying to beat the last boss. But we're going to do it. I said we were going to finish this, and we're going to finish it. Alright, Tinker Knight down. Uh-oh. Again, Tinker Knight, not really much of a problem. As long as you can keep your footing and repeat this pattern right here. Then bouncing on his head and hitting his shoulder. Oop, without messing up like I just did. He becomes a very manageable boss. That's generally the only part you have to watch out for. When he launches himself backwards, whoa. It becomes a little difficult to stay on it. What you want to do is try to move with his body. Just like that. It'll net you a couple of extra hits. Make this guy way easier to take down. Alright, Tinker Knight defeated. Who's next? Polar Knight. Alright, as long as I can stay away from these ridiculous hitboxes. There we go. We got all the hits on that Chaos Sphere run.
And there's the bomb left.
Alright.
We have 1 HP
We
left.
took way too much damage from that. Who's next? Okay, Spectre Knight, so we'll definitely be able to grab this health. And then, we still got a ton of HP too. Took a little bit of damage from that hit, that's alright. Bless me. That was a fierce sneeze. The double hit there. Oops. Missed the platform there, but you know what? It's all probably for the best. Almost done. Couple more hits in there. And that'll do it. Alright, so we're looking good. We've still got a little over half our health. And it's Propeller Knight. Propeller Knight's difficult if if you wind up being too close to him like that, for the most part, you can just stay in the air. As long as you time it right, you'll be fine. Oh, we're out of propellers, or we're out of anchors. Yeah, so in this case, what you're going to want to do is sit back, wait for him to bounce up, and then just start catching him in the air just like that. Oh, come on! That totally should have hit him.
Yeah.
That should have been a hitbox. He got us with the tip of the sword there.
Do I have to start chanting your name like in some Smash Bros?
Like Marth,
Yes.
Captain Falcon, maybe. It's like Shovel Knight, Shovel Knight. Again, this wouldn't be so ridiculous if you got recovery after every fight, like you should. So 3 hearts left. Depending on who we're going to fight, that's going to be a little on the difficult side. The hard part here is keeping track of Mole Knight's attacks while still trying to dodge the little projectiles that fly out. Oh, I didn't know the platforms could push the gold. Did you know that?
I did not.
Oh man, this is taking up every last ounce of my mental fortitude. Like, I'm so ready to just say screw it. But we don't give up here. There we go. And that's how you handle Mole Knight. Punch him in his fat face. So I have plenty of MP. Really?
Yeah, hit by the
The
bomb.
bomb. Come on!
Yeah, that really is a stupid hitbox.
He has a. It's because he's so large, so you can't really get away unless you reverse your jump at the last second. That makes it far more frustrating than it should have to be. At least, you know, it's like, it reminds me kind of like Mega Man 2, like in terms of difficulty, or Mega Man 3 even. But even in that, you could store energy capsules to use to heal yourself at any time.
That is true.
And this, you get 2 of those, and then after that, you're done. Will this torment never cease? Well, at least we got an easy night first. So, pro tip for you guys, wear the dynamo mail when you're doing these kind of plays. Dynamo mail will make it so much easier, since after you get a double shovel drop, you'll get a free charge attack that you can choose to pummel the enemy. Alright, there we go. Tinker Knight defeated. Up next is Polar Knight. Let's do this! Oops. Looking the wrong way. There we go. Polar Knight defeated. Got one heart left. And it's King Knight.
As long as he does not do a little thrust.
Alright, come on, Connery.
It's like a little walk.
He kind of prances most of the time, but then he's got like this super regal man walk. Sing my praises! Yes! Praises of the shovel! Wait, no, not the shovel knight. King Knight!
He does stand still, right?
He does, well, I mean, he's the first boss in the game. He's meant to be really, really easy. Alright, so up next is Spectre Knight. Somebody we know we can beat pretty easily. Oh, we missed it. Oh, we missed the charge shot. That could have cost us really big. Cost us really big. Alright, awesome.
No cheating!
You're cheating. Alright.
Now let's hope it's not Propeller.
Please don't be Propeller Knight.
Well,
oh, even
that's
worse.
Still kind of bad because he's using this.
Alright. Okay, so we're going to take a moment to breathe here. Woo! Alright. We're midway through. We can do this.
Trying to walk out through the islands.
And done. Alright, so Plague Knight defeated. Now, who are we getting next? Treasure Knight. Alright, he usually starts off the same way. It's going to be a little more difficult without a... Oh, come on!
Yeah.
I got caught above him. Well, I was going to say it's going to be a little more difficult without having Chaos Spheres openly available, but it shouldn't be too much of a problem.
They should have just let you continue on, even though you die, like, with the same person you're fighting, and you won't have to fight those other guys. I think that would have been a lot.
No, no one wants to hear of your praises, King Knight. No, except you. There we go. One down. Alright, Propeller Knight. This is actually a good thing, because he's actually really tough. And I'd rather get him out of the way immediately. And there we go, Propeller Knight defeated. Meaning we get some free health next round. We're going to try to hold on to it as long as we can. How did that hit me? Polar Knight defeated. Still got plenty of health. Alright, good. Spectre Knight. He's somebody we can fight pretty evenly. You cannot imagine the concentration going on right now. That really shouldn't have hit us, but okay. I can afford to be a little bit sloppy right now.
No, you can't.
No, I can't? Okay, no, I can't. Okay, how did that miss him? That really shouldn't have missed him. But you know what? We beat him. We're moving on to the next one. Tinker Knight.
You don't have food, right?
No, there should be food in it this one. But I'm going to try to hold on to it. Gotta play it safe. Dive in. And head on to Tinker Knight's second floor. Now the only problem is all three of the remaining Knights of the Order of No Quarter that I have to fight, generally for me, require a lot of MP. Because I utilize the Chaos Spheres pretty heavily against guys like Treasure Knight. And even Plague Knight. Time to Frank. Oh, I got hit. Alright, Tinker Knight defeated. I just leave Mole Knight, Treasure Knight, and Plague Knight. And it's Mole Knight coming up next. Dodge the fireballs here. Not always very easy. There we go. Alright, we've got 2 hearts left, which means we can be taken down pretty quickly. Hopefully we can make it over to this one. Plague Knight does anything. And we did. Alright, so we are looking good now. Alright. On focus. Here's my problem with Plague Knight, he just doesn't sit still. Plague Knight is the exact type of boss you would like save up Ichor of Boldness for. So that you can just ignore all of his projectiles and go ham. Oh, come on, one more hit. One more hit. He would stay super far away. Alright, but we should get some food on this one. The question is whether or not Treasure Knight will actually let us use it. And of course he would start right on top of us. Oh, we didn't get any food this time.
Yeah, because you got a lot
of course. The very last night, and we get hit with That's disheartening right there. Now see, I think it should have checkpoints. If you get 4 bosses in, then you should only start with the boss you fought after those 4.
Yeah, you're right.
I swear though, I will beat these guys. I absolutely will do it. Oh, come on! You know what? Call of Duty Ghosts is starting to look pretty good. I would just resort to using the items that all these guys are weak to, but it uses up so much MP.
Again, we do apologize that it's been so long, but it's really been unfair for my brother.
It's not easy. This game is not easy.
Like, they developed a strategy, so right when you're down to 1 HP, they make sure they're on top of that food.
And you know, again, I'd have to make the note that this is not the normal game mode, this is hard mode. Which is why I generally reserve with my comments for it. Oh, come on. In hard mode, enemies deal more damage to you, so our health is evaporating far faster than it normally would. Also in hard mode, in between this boss rush, you don't get any food until you've beaten 2 bosses in a row. In normal mode, you get food after you've beaten a single boss. Alright, managed to beat him without taking any damage there. We clipped through the final attack at the end. I'll avoid the fireballs here. Wall Knight almost defeated. There we go. Still got about 3 hearts left. Anticipating, yep, Polar Knight. Starting pretty far away from the food, so. Now see, that's what I don't like. You see how big that hitbox was? It's alright, because we've defeated Polar Knight now. Who's up next? Propeller Knight? Okay, King Knight's up next, which is good. This is King Knight's probably the easiest knight of the Order of Nurgle to defeat. You can actually just exclusively use shovel drops if you want.
Yeah.
Don't let him prance over you and slap you with a stick. And there we go. King Knight's defeated. Now who's up next? Alright, Spectre Knight.
You should have food in there, right?
Yeah, I'm going to hold off on the food though. Since I know I can beat Spectre Knight without taking too much damage. Gonna hold off on it for as long as we can. Want to toss it back. Just want to make sure you watch the trajectory that he throws the sight back. I want to drop down there and see if those guys drop any magic, but I'm kind of afraid. One of them did. Not going to use it right now, but we'll need it for later. Opted to use a faster attack.
Someone's telling me that you should probably go and get it.
Well, I planned on waiting till the end to go get it anyway, because I didn't want it to be replaced with a bomb. You know what, we're going to go ahead and end this fight right here. Alright, so we've got Propeller Knight next, along with Tinker Knight and Plague Knight. Who's it going to be? It's going to be Tinker Knight. This is both a good and a bad thing. I can actually get through Tinker Knight without too much damage. At least his second form. His first form, actually, I find to be more dangerous. Because on hard mode, every single hit he does will take down a full bar of health for me. And sometimes his little boomerang attack can be a bit difficult. Plus he does that.
He just said no to that.
There we go. Wanted to get to him before that wrench could make its way back to me. And now his second form, I find pretty easy. As long as you know the pattern, pretty easy. I don't do anything fancy here. I just follow this specific pattern. There we go. As simple as that. Every couple of hits, they'll freak out like that. You just stay on top of them. Not a thing to worry about. There we go. We barely even got touched in that match. Up next is Plague Knight. Which means we're gonna have to be careful. Go ahead and grab the fruit now.
Yeah, I'd go ahead and do that.
If you catch him on the ground, Chaos Spheres will work wonders here. Just gotta wait him out. There we go. Only one knight of the Order of No Quarter remains, and it happens to be their greatest champion, Propeller Knight. Now, even at this stage in the game, you have to be very careful with Propeller Knight. He does a massive amount of damage with every single strike. Should be getting about halfway there. Yep. Thankfully, he is much easier in this battle.
Oh, you don't have any more.
Than he is in his own stage. And we drop back over. There we go. One more time. And there we go. Finally, we have defeated every last member of the Knights of the Order of No Quarter. And there they are, Treasure Knight, Mole Knight, Polar Knight, King Knight, Spectre Knight looking skinny as heck, Tinker Knight, Plague Knight, and finally Polar Knight. Oh man, that took way too long. Give us a hand, Shovel Knight. You wouldn't leave us to hang here, would you? I really should. I won't lie to you, King Knight. I considered it. But we're gonna go ahead and give these guys a hand back up. You're a bunch of douches. What do you have to say for yourselves? No amount of wealth is worth the heartache that awaits you. Good luck, doomed hero. Boy, if they hand it to you, you have superior digging technique. We should share notes. I'll share my shovel with your butt. My castle, my luxury, my fiefdoms, my chandeliers. Curse you, Shovel Knight. Although I must say, your armor is resplendent. I can see you've picked up on my style. Okay, everything is worth it now. At the beginning of this Let's Play, I told everybody, I'm not going to be using the best armor in the game. The best armor in the game is the Dynamo Mail. It allows you to do double shovel drops on enemies, and then it charges up a full charge shot. But I told everybody, I'm going to be using the beautiful, the useless, ornate blade. Flashy, acrobatic, and useless. Because when you get to this point in the game, King Knight, he compliments you on your armor. Only if you're wearing this armor. I love it. My defeat is of no concern. The enchantress cannot be stopped by me, the immortal. Douche. Alright, you do Plague Knight. My voice kinda hurts.
I may not have your strength, but I'm still far more clever. So watch out!
Far more douche, you rat and mouse face mother.
He's right.
How invigorating, how uplifting. If all your quests are this much fun, I should go with you. No. No, you can't. Alright. Think of it. Go for it, kid.
There are substantial...
Inadequacies.
Yes, there are substantial...
Big words!
Big words!
There are substantial inadequacies in my hydraulic actuators. Considerable iteration is warranted. I don't even know what that means.
I'm a knight.
I'm a knight, not an engineer. Damn it, man, I'm a knight, not an engineer. I meant what I said. You should still join us. And screw you. Finally.
Dead Island.
Dead Island isn't Mario Kart 8.
Yeah, I know it's not.
No, come on.
Nah.
Alright, but anyways, that's it for this one, guys. If you guys liked what you saw, I can't imagine how you could with how many times we died. Feel free to check out my channel. Yeah, me. Okay, fine, me. How many times I died? Shut up.
You didn't see me on there.
Get off of my YouTube channel. Get out of my stream. Don't leave. Feel free to check out my channel where I have a ton more gaming videos, and I promise gaming videos where I don't fail nearly as much, coming out soon. Oh, that's going to be it for this one, guys. Thanks for sticking around. As always, I am TheBlackLink.
And I'm Jin.
You guys stay frosty. And remember, raise your shovel in justice.
And always have your shield polished.
No. Get off of my YouTube channel. Get out of my stream. Don't leave. Feel free to check out my channel where I have a ton more gaming videos, and I promise gaming videos where I don't